success.
Hey, all you cool cats and kittens. Welcome to your favorite podcast, The Ain't Shit Show, the home of booze, views, and unpopular opinions. Thank you for joining us on episode 109.
Cool cats and kittens is the wildest shit ever. That was so funny.
My name is Fresh, and I'm one half of the pod gods, and with me I got the best man in all the podcast land, my right hand man, Mr. B Hill.
Hola. You cool cats and kittens. That bitch is crazy, man. That bitch is crazy. She killed the fuck out of Dean. What's his name?
Damn, what was his name?
Dean.
She killed that nigga.
It started with a D. She definitely killed that nigga.
She definitely killed that nigga.
that bitch killed that nigga like 10 different ways, though. They had mad scenarios.
Hey.
But that bitch fed that nigga to the lions and the tigers.
I definitely think, alright, so for y'all who have not watched it yet, these are Tiger King references, on Netflix, and
y'all watch it, y'all ain't doing shit else.
And if y'all haven't watched it, y'all got way more shit going on than the most of us. Yeah, but these are Tiger King references. It's a documentary, docu-series. I don't know.
It's a documentary, just broke up. It's a documentary.
Limited
I guess.
Series.
Yeah, I guess it's all the above. It's interesting as fuck. It's a bunch of white people with guns and tigers and drugs and fucking money and sex and shit.
And sex.
It's the most like project white people shit ever. It's the most it's some trailer park trash going on.
It's like high-end trailer park, though.
Yeah.
Because it's
still
kind of
trailers,
like,
though. Niggas still got trailers, like.
You got embezzlement. You got suicide. You got murder plots. You got hitmen for hire.
And everybody mad at each other for doing the exact same thing. Like.
Yes. That's what it is.
Motherfuckers is doing the same shit. Like, that shit crazy. That shit is interesting. That's a whole, like, sub-genre of world. Like, it's like a secret society, but it's just open as fuck. Like.
Every culture has a subculture and subcultures.
For sure.
And I would have never, first of all, I wouldn't have never thought about these people as a group, like big cat people or zoo people or
these niggas is a whole, they are a whole fucking genome out this motherfucker. Like, that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
They weird as fuck. Like, they all weird. They all have respective cults. All that shit is a cult.
Yeah. Like,
in different
that shit
ways.
Is crazy, man. That shit is crazy.
And then you have the star of them all, Joe Exotic.
Yeah.
Who is a redneck, homosexual, polygamous zookeeper. Gangster.
That motherfucker a whole gangster. Don't forget that. That motherfucker a whole gangster. That motherfucker got diss songs and all this type of shit. Yeah.
Hey.
And them shit be fire though.
Hey. Do you think he really singing these songs?
I don't know, but them shit be fire.
Cause they don't sound nothing like his voice. And you said you on what, episode 2?
Yeah.
Okay, so when you get further down, you're gonna learn about this dude named Jeff Lowe. And when Jeff Lowe does Joe's voice, he sounds just like him. And he be like, I don't give a fuck, Carole Baskin, get the fuck up out of here. Like, how he be talking. But then when you hear these songs, he sound like it's a voiceover.
Yeah. They be singing like fuck. Whoever it is, that should be fire. I'm like, damn, this nigga done put on the preacher suit. All black. He was at a funeral and this shit. That shit was, he had the other bitch looking just like her in there. I was like, yo, is that
I thought that was the bitch.
That was crazy. How the fuck, where did he find her? That shit is nuts. That shit is insane nuts, bro. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to you.
And you only 2 episodes in and it's already insane. By the time you get through the next fucking 4 episodes, you're gonna be like, what the fuck? Like.
That shit is nuts, man. That shit is nuts. Like, that shit is for the cool cats and kittens. But it's crazy because like when I went to like the shit, many episodes ago, I talked about going to a damn, a big cat farm and I think it's Mebane.
I thought about you.
Yeah, that's what I was like, damn, you know, and that shit wasn't even on that large of a scale. Like it was a big, not for nothing. That shit was like, they had like 50 acres, but they had only like carved out like 7 or 8, you know what I'm saying? But it was mad cats and wolves and all type of shit in that motherfucker. But like they didn't have 172 or however many they fucking said. They probably had like 40 or 50 though. You know what I'm saying? Like it was a lot of fucking lions in that bitch. Like for sure. Like all grouped together and not a very big enclosure. You know what I'm saying? Consider like the ones that they had look bigger than that. You know what I'm saying? I've been to a couple of them shit now. I think it's another one that's like in the country in North Carolina, like Cameron, North Carolina. It's out there by like Siler City and shit like that. I had never been out there, motherfucker, but they got some shit called Aloha Zoo. They got bears and shit, but they got mad land though. They got like 20, 30 acres of land like already carved out. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit is wild. Like
when you went to the
inexpensive shit
sanctuary you went to, did you get to hold the tigers?
Oh, nah. They won't doing all that. I won't do all that anyway.
So that's the part to me, like, I was like, damn, like, I would go. But them shit still wild animals. Like, I don't trust wild fucking animals, especially that can fucking snap your fucking neck off.
For sure. Yeah, that bitch put an arm in the shit. The Chinese girl, the Asian girl or whatever. He put an arm in the damn thing. That motherfucker drew back a nub. What the old saying is? That bitch came to work. You put your arm in here, you gonna draw back a nub. Whatever the fuck the old folks used to say.
Nah, that's facts. That bitch didn't care though.
Yeah, she was like, just cut my shit off. I'm going back to work for $150. The fuck? Bruh. Y'all niggas getting $150 a week.
A week. These niggas getting $150.
Bro, that shit is crazy.
$100 a week at Doc Antle joint. And he basically running a sex cult.
That shit is crazy.
He running a sex cult, a sex animal cult. Bitches sucking dick to
just to get to the top.
to be the top at what though? Like where are you going with this skill set?
Nowhere. Back to whatever the fuck, Iowa, Ames, Iowa, and looking crazy as hell.
Fuck, like
Bitch said she got some titties just so she could go to sleep for a couple days. That's it.
That was a mean quote right there.
Like, I work so much. I just don't want a break. It won't no break. So they said I get a couple days of sleep because I get some new titties. I said, fuck it.
Hey, cut me open and put a foreign object inside of me
just so I can lay down for a little bit. Shit, them niggas tired.
Hey, little did that bitch know that a couple years later she was gonna be sequestered in the house and shit. She was gonna be able to get all the sleep she wanted.
Damn. Oh yeah. Wait, hold on. I ain't made it that far yet. I don't think.
No, I'm just saying. I'm saying with the quarantine and shit.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The bitch still alive.
Yeah. Oh yeah, she's still alive. That shit crazy, man. That shit is definitely interesting as hell to watch. You know what I mean? You
definitely gotta hit me after you finish watching the whole shit because it's so many twists and turns. So like they said that they were. So Joe Exotic, he was already filming a reality show for himself. He had a show. They said sometimes that shit had fucking 30 people and he was still like, fuck it, I'm doing this shit every day, every week, or whatever his cadence was for that. And, so he was trying to get like this reality show. So then there was like this documentary on like big cats that Netflix or whoever this documentary guy was doing, and then uncovered like all this shit in the process of that shit. So now that's where you get the Tiger King we see before us. Like so, and Joe Exotic is currently in jail.
Yeah, free Joe Exotic. I don't know at this point. Free Joe Exotic. I don't know what else.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, like when I watched the first episode, I think I tweeted and I was just like, I don't know what's going on, but Carole Baskin doing the same fucking exact thing that Joe is doing. Exactly. So right now I'm Team Joe. Like, for sure.
Like, I definitely fuck with Joe. Like, what are you doing? Like, that nigga he was on her ass, boy.
Carole Baskin. Carole Baskin. I'm like, if I don't know nobody else's name, I know Carole Baskin name.
Carole Baskin she was an ill motherfucker too, boy.
Hey, Carole Baskin a whole gangsta out this joint too, man. Gangster. And once you finish watching the shit, you gonna see who the gangsters are. You gonna see that ain't nobody shit. It really ain't nobody to root for in this whole scenario. It really ain't. Like, once you finish watching it, ain't nobody to really root for. But you're going to still pick a side.
Right.
You're going to still pick a side.
Yeah, that shit was very entertaining, man. It definitely, the first two. I watched one episode last night, the night before last, I watched one. And I just been sleepy as hell because I've been watching Ozark. So, like, the whole weekend I watched fucking Ozark.
Yeah, so I'm I said I was going to start watching Ozark tomorrow. I already know. That shit good.
Yo, I ain't even gonna hold you. That shit is crazy. The ending is nuts. I'm like, God damn, like, you gonna, as soon as the end, you gonna be like, all right, what the fuck is season 4? Like,
damn, you know they be taking forever.
The whole year, and shit definitely gonna take longer now because.
So the way that it ends, you definitely like it's gonna be a new season. It will probably
for sure
renew.
For sure.
Got you.
Yeah,
that's all I want to know.
That shit goes off with a fucking bang. Like, you be like, God damn. When the second season went off, and you had your thoughts of what the third season would be like on a scale from 1 to 10, how did it exceed? Or it was just
didn't exceed your expectations?
It was just as good. Like, I can't really, I was not disappointed at all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was just as good. Like, the shit, cause Marty Bird, who I forgot his name, what's Jason Bateman? Yeah, he actually directed that shit. So, like, his mind is ill. Yeah, he directed that shit. He directed
this season, or he directed the show, period?
He was directing the show. I think he directed
that's what's up.
From it, I think all the way, but if not, I definitely know he did the second and third season. But nah, that shit is, that shit is crazy. Like, it's so many, like, I like that show because it's so layered. Like, it's so many different, like pieces of the puzzle that all like combined as one fucking picture, but like everybody's trying to keep everybody out and all it's shit. And Marty's like intertwined to every fucking body. Yeah. And that shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
By the time we record next week, I'll be to watch the whole thing. I noticed
that
with
shit
this
good
whole
as fuck, yo.
thing is like, especially like with this quarantine and having ample time, on my hands. I noticed that like, I'll watch, I'll binge watch some shit, but then like I be needing a little bit of a breather time in between the next binge watching because you get so engulfed in that shit. And then it's like, all right, let me come up and breathe before, I jump into this next one. So that's the only reason why I hadn't started watching, Ozark right after I finished watching Tiger King, but starting tomorrow, that's
nigga, Ozark so fucking good. Like, it was so good. Like, on the last episode, I was like, all right, boom. I knew it was the last episode. I still hit like, I tried to go to see if it was like a next episode or some shit. Like, it might have been a bonus one or some shit. Cause the shit like, no, like you can't like just go off like that, like how you just did. You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely gonna be a season 4.
You got me excited. Fire. A bunch of people got me excited who already watched.
Like, if you like Ozark and if you watched it from the beginning, you'll love it. Like, it's people I know that watch some of it, they just like caught it in the midst, so they don't understand it. But like, they're like, it's too slow. I'm like, it's not too slow. Everything's happening for a fucking reason. Yeah. And that shit, like, it's just, that shit is fire. Like, I ain't even lie.
I thought
like,
season 1 was good, but I was interested and how they were going to prolong this story. And then season 2 came and I was like, oh shit, like, where's season 3
and that's continued.
Yeah.
And they gonna continue like, fuck, I can't wait for you to watch it.
Yeah. We'll definitely talk about that shit next week.
That shit was good, man.
What else you watching?
I don't even know. I think that's it. That's all I really had. I mean, yeah, I don't know. The days are just here. I don't know, man. Like, Saturday, I just sat in my garage all fucking day. I cut grass. And then, like, I trimmed some hedges and shit, did some yard work, and then I just sat in the yard. Like, I just sat there till like 4:30. I drank a couple beers. I ain't have shit to do. Like, it was nothing for me to do.
You was a whole king of the hill up there.
That shit was trash, bro. I mean, it's cool. I'm not gonna say it's trash. I'm gonna appreciate what it is. I'm gonna appreciate it because you gotta be fortunate for what you are. You have, and, able to continue to do. But, I'm just, I mean, it's no end in sight. It doesn't appear, at this point.
Yeah.
So, just try to manage it in the stride, but man, it's tough.
Yeah.
It's a lot.
I mean, speaking of that, so the corona, the COVID-19 update. So, social distancing guidelines has been extended, federally through April 30th. Before I go into the next thing, does it So does it hit you different knowing you have a minimum of 30 days versus them going like a week, 2 weeks?
Nah, cause I knew it. Like in my mind, I already knew it. Like bro, this shit ain't slowing down no time soon. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so I already had that. I mean, like schools was going to be out. Like in here, it was like May 15th. So like here in April 30th, that shit won't end. Cause either way, like my kids ain't going to school. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if I don't know. It's just taking a stride, I guess. I don't know, bro. It's just, they say how they say, the only way to eat an elephant is a bite at a time. You know what I mean? So just,
I can't wait till you become an old man, cause you're going to have all the shits.
Yeah.
You're going to have all the little sayings and
that's shit. That's my shit. But nah, for real though, like, that's how you got to look at it. You know what I mean? Like, just gotta bite it one day at a time. And eventually after that, you're going to be full and you're going to be, then you're going to be able to, you know, go out and appreciate shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so this shit is, I mean, not for nothing. Like, you get to spend time with your family literally every day. And, you know, but it's going to be some point in time that you may not necessarily be able to do that. So like, you know, it's kind of hard to see I got another one for you. Ready? Yeah. It's hard to see the blades when you're in the blender. You know what I'm saying? So like,
okay.
You like
okay.
That. Mm-hmm.
Never heard that one before. Okay.
Yeah, shit fire.
Okay.
But, my daddy was saying that shit.
My favorite is still, it's no fun until the rabbit got the gun.
Oh yeah.
I got that from you. And I heard it after that, but I promise I never heard it before that. So you gave me that one. I like that one. But, you know, it's hitting me different. I think I like small doses. Extend it out another 2 weeks. I think I had a little bit of hope. Now it's April 30th minimum. And I'm like, fuck. Yesterday I was just in a mood, like, this some bullshit. Like, and then so now I'm getting like super fucking antsy when I'm seeing a whole bunch of people out and doing shit. Like, come on, let's just stay in the house and get this shit over with.
They need to shut this shit down completely. Nobody goes anywhere for the entire week unless you're about to die and you need to go to the hospital. That's it. Like, everybody has to stay in the house for at least 7 days. No grocery stores, no nothing. Like, have a set day, like, boom, today is the official shutdown.
You can't do that though with like the grocery store and shit though, cause some people don't have enough money.
I know.
To buy 30 days worth of food. But that's the thing,
like, so people still gonna be out is my point. Like, we have to have 7 days of nobody being out. Everybody being in the crib. Nobody working, none of that shit. Like, chill.
I agree.
Be at the crib. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like this. I feel like with this whole $2 trillion that we talked about last week and this stimulus package and shit like that. Here's the thing. Some people don't have money for like the bare essentials, right? So like, get everybody fucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, get everybody, I don't know, $250, $300, $400 and let them just go to the store, get what they need to get.
Yeah.
Let the grocery store build the shit back to the government.
For sure.
To get their fucking money, right? Cause we gotta make sure that everybody can at least
They said, I
seen
some shit about like being an EBT release. I don't know if that's true or not, but like everybody getting like SNAP benefits and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
they should, like, and that could be an answer too. Although it is, you know, with government assistance and shit, like it's a thin line. You know what I'm saying? You can make like $1 over what you need to make and be poor as fuck and can't get no benefits. You know what I'm saying? But for those who are getting benefits, go ahead. Just lace them with, you know, a bunch of money that can get them the average family.
And only have it go like, put it on the EBT card where it can't be like, you can't goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like finesse it, you know what I'm saying? And go buy some J's or some shit. Like it only works directly at grocery stores. You know what I mean? Right. It has to be an assigned pin to you or some shit like that. Like, cause I don't want niggas to just be trying to sell them shits. I mean, even though I would probably buy some, like, but like, I want you to be able to get, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know.
No,
something gotta give.
But I feel like you gotta make sure at least, you know, people have the bare essentials. And when I say the bare essentials, I mean, you know, food, shelter, fucking, you know, heat, lights.
Yeah, don't cut. Yeah, if you got don't cut the water off. Make sure that companies don't cut the water off and don't cut the heat and all that utilities and shit. Yeah. Make a decree like that motherfuckers got to get, you know, they ran or whatever and however, like, man, set this shit up. Like, boom. Yeah. It's simple. Like, you have to do an official government shutdown. Like, it can't, like, this is like, you can't just keep going, you know, like, at least for 7 days. I understand you can't do it for 14, but 7 is you have to be able to do. Only thing that should be open is the hospital.
That's what I was gonna say. So who should be able to be out?
Just people going to the hospital, yo. Like if you're sick and you need medical attention. Otherwise, if you have it, like, or police, I guess, you know what I'm saying? Like just to make sure no crime spikes, and to patrol the city and make sure, shit is copacetic. But man, cause that's the only way, like motherfuckers still be going out and be at people's houses and shit like that. Like,
yeah. Hey, they had this thing where it was like,
nigga, my birthday is on the 5th. I want to be somewhere.
Right.
Like, I want motherfuckers to come to my house. I'm not doing that. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'd love to have people over to my house, but I can't even do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real.
You can't because, like, so even like my mom was like, I wish you could be here and quarantine with us. And I said, thanks, Mom. However,
right.
It's like, it's too. First of all, it's too many kids in the house. I can't do that. I mean, it's not too many kids in the house. It's only one kid in the house, but my brother and his kids come over. Like, it'd be a lot of fucking kids. That's going to interrupt my sanity. Having to be around kids all the time. Love you, nieces and nephew. However, I don't have kids for a reason. And I'm just like, you got people thinking that just because they coming over people's house that they know that it's okay. Like, you don't know who these people been around.
Yeah,
that's my thing.
That shit is 7 degrees of separation for real.
That's what I'm saying. Like, my sister, like, she works at a grocery store. She has to go to the store. Like, I was at the grocery store like 2 days ago or whatever. And like, when I tell you I'm an in and out type motherfucker, like I'm in, I'm out. And the guy in front of me was trying to give the cashier a tip. And she was just like, no, like, sir, thank you, but we can't take your money. He was trying to give her $10. And, I was like, oh, that's a good idea when he was doing it. You know what I'm saying? Cause I've been tipping, you know what I'm saying, for the little things that I had to tip for. Like, I ordered like Uber Eats once, like whatever.
I'm scared of that too.
Yeah, I'm scared of that. I did leave at the door drop after they said, you can't catch it by food. You know what I'm saying? Like, even if somebody cough on you, that's what they saying. That shit could change.
If they can cough on your food, they can, like, nah, I'm straight. Like, I don't know. Like, and the reason I say that is cause like, motherfuckers who work at those type of industries don't have the option to take off. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, they don't, so they could be with the sniffles and not know it for, 3 or 4 days. And you know what I'm saying? Like, I rather try, I can't do it. I feel you. I thought about it, but I can't do it. Cause I want to order some shit for my birthday, like some Roof Chris or some shit. Nope. I'm chilling. I'll just make some shit.
He was trying to tip the young lady, and she was like, no, we can't take it. So he was like really trying to give it to her. Like, he was just about to drop that shit on the ground and like walk off. Right. She was like, no. Right. So, I was just like, dang, like, y'all can't take nothing, like, whatever. Cause then at that point in time, I was like, yeah, like, damn, like, yeah, these motherfuckers something. You know what I'm saying? Like, my brain just wasn't accustomed to thinking tip somebody I don't normally tip. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but after I saw the shit, I was like, oh yeah, like, facts, you should, you know what I mean? Whatever. And she was like, people, they won't let us take money, but people been buying like gift cards. Like, I was at a Publix. Like, you could buy a Publix gift card and take it to the manager. So then the manager can split the shit between the people that's working. And so my problem with that is like, I feel like I should give y'all more money, like the company, more money to treat y'all employees right. She was like, yeah, and they let us buy like chips and stuff.
Oh man.
Chips?
Yeah, you can't even get a damn sandwich, like the deli sandwich.
Right. I was just like, so
it should be free food every day. Like,
right. I was like, so if I leave this Publix, 10 right
this
here,
shit fire. Y'all got the good shit.
Hey, and they still cooking the chicken. Yeah. They still cooking all that shit. Like, they still in that bitch. I was like, if I leave this money right here, what you gonna do with it? She was like, man, please don't, cause I just don't want to get fired. I was like, all right.
Yeah, don't even put me in that position.
Shit. Like, I ain't trying to get her in trouble and shit. Right. I'm just trying to look out.
Cause she knows she want to grab that little $10. Like,
no, she definitely did. Hell, you know what I'm saying? She definitely did. But what's funny, I'm take that back. Cause I was like, I thought at Publix, like, they'll get people to walk your shit to your car if you want them to. And I remember the one time I let the guy do it. I don't really be needing help, but like, he was like a special needs dude. So, I just like, he really wanted the help. So I let him take it. So I tried to give him some money and he was just like, no, I can't take a tip. Y'all need to let these people take tips, man.
Yeah. Like, why not?
Especially if y'all ain't gonna get them this bread. Like,
yeah.
You think people getting like additional pay, like holiday pay and shit for working?
I know people, I know people close to me that work at the grocery store and they getting like an extra $2 or $3. Like,
I'm gonna ask my sister. She a manager of a grocery store.
Yeah. Like $2 or $3 and shit. You know what I mean? Like, while the shit lasting, but I mean, I think you should keep it there. I think they shouldn't take it away. Like once this shit is over, I feel like if a motherfucker stay with you that long, that's a show of loyalty. You know what I'm saying? Like that's the least a motherfucker can do. Like I'll just keep you where you at. You know what I'm saying? And based on your performance, we'll figure out the, you know what I'm saying? Like type shit. But like, yeah, hell yeah. Like them niggas is braving the consequences out of this motherfucker for sure.
For the low though. For the low. For the low.
And like they are an essential need for people. You know what I'm saying? Like
I hope this provoke more chains that have
gotta be some legislation. Some legislation gotta like motherfuckers need to introduce this shit to like it should be hazard pay and shit like that. And like,
I think this definitely gonna change the world.
For sure.
This definitely gonna change.
It done change the world.
Yeah. They definitely need to do that and put this in, you know, your business continuity plans and all of that types of things. Because one, we need a bunch of self-checkouts. It's like a slippery slope though, B, because essentially with what I'm proposing, you kind of put people out of business. I mean, not put companies out of business, but
people out of business,
out of jobs. Yeah, you eliminate jobs. You know what I'm saying? But like, cause I'm going to self-checkout.
Nigga, Walmart
in the past
got
2 weeks, I've been twice.
Yeah.
And I went to self-checkout at Walmart. They didn't have self-checkout at Publix.
Yep. I went to Sam's. They got the damn scan as you go. Download the app, hit that bitch, boop, scan that motherfucker. Time you walk out, they scan the shit on your receipt. Like they scan your phone like in the movies type shit. And then
that's what's up.
Super what's up, nigga. Like,
I know a lot of people
the first time the lines
was
crazy. Like when this shit first jumped off, lines crazy. I just boop, boop, boop. Dip. Everybody looking like, the fuck you doing? Like, oh shit. But they sent an email, I think shortly thereafter, like, yo, download the app and you good. But cause when I went Friday, spent like $300 fucking dollars. Like that shit is ridiculous,
easy,
bro. Like easy. And I had just spent like $150, like, easy. 5 days before that, you know what I'm saying? Like, this shit is crazy, man.
Hey,
like,
niggas eat mad food.
You got to. Like, I got to have, like, I got variety. Like, I got 2 deep freezers, no stunting, but 2 deep freezers and, like, I got a nice size, you know, like the stainless steel, whatever.
I know you're a country boy because you have a deep freezer. Not only one, but you got 2 of them bitches.
Yeah, and then I got it's a deep freezer that come on a refrigerator. All them bitches full. Fuck that shit. And my refrigerator.
Yeah.
I mean, I got mad people in my house, you know what I'm saying? Like, we'd be here all day and like.
And you got mad people who want snacks.
For sure.
Yeah, kids want snacks.
They want snacks.
All the fucking time. But like, you bored. Like, I never realized.
Nigga, eat some regular shit. Like, do you want to put some shit on your stomach? God damn. Like, put some shit to the rib. Like, y'all niggas want to goddamn.
Hey, they want some shit in a pack.
For
they
sure.
Want some shit in that individual wrapper and shit. Like, bruh, I never noticed, like, first of all, I've been using mad paper fucking towel.
You realize that shit when you got there. That's so funny. I just read up on that shit too. I'm like, yo, I got mad at that shit, but I'm like, nah, I ain't even fucking around because I like to wipe my hands and shit and like my ass.
Bruh. And you know, we've been inclined to wash our hands even more than normal. Not only that, you in the house all day. Normally, you ain't in the house all day.
Right.
So you're not using that paper towel. Fuck yeah.
Using that corporate paper towel. That shit crazy. Like, this
listen,
shit
I use
mine.
Viva. And I'm just like, shit. This shit too.
Yeah, cause they got now they got the half paper towel. Like
that's what I use. Yeah, I use the select the size for sure.
Yeah, hell yeah. Man. And I don't make that bitch stretch. You hear me? I might be able to take a bath with a half.
Viva stretch, boy.
Yeah, I'll take a bath with one of them bitches. You wouldn't even know. Like, goddamn, I'll show you how to make that bitch work. Especially now, I feel like I'm in prison. Like, you know, you got to make your rations. You know, you have to be like, what was that shit? And Anne Frank, the diary of Anne Frank, they had them fucking little rations and shit when the fucking Gestapo came and shit in Germany. I feel like we in the Holocaust, nigga.
Yes, for the history.
It's like a chemical Holocaust.
Yes, for the history. Hey, that is so crazy. Scarface, DJ Jazzy Jeff, and the Knicks owners, James Dolan, have all been confirmed. And who? Cuomo, yeah.
Cuomo brother.
Yeah.
Shout out to them niggas. Them niggas is hilarious.
They are hilarious. I think Spike Lee got somebody to cough on James Dolan.
Probably.
You know, James Dolan kicked Spike Lee out a couple weeks ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, Spike Lee, for y'all who don't know, Spike Lee is the biggest fucking Knicks fan, and they wouldn't let this nigga go through the entrance. He's been going in for like 20 years or some crazy
30.
shit. 30 years. And James Dolan was just like, oh nah, like you can go through the celebrity VIP entrance, but you can't go through the employee entrance. And Spike, like, I'm Spike, like I've been going through this forever. So they had some words.
So that nigga spent $300,000 for 30 years. His season tickets cost $300,000. And y'all niggas is what? Like, y'all niggas is
$300,000 a season?
Yeah.
Or a total?
Nah, a season.
For the Knicks?
For the Knicks.
Jesus.
Season tickets.
How much the Lakers cost?
I would imagine around about the same.
Jesus.
Yeah. Them shit, like, it's like a shit, like 100,000 for, Atlanta Hawks tickets.
So is basketball tickets more expensive than football tickets?
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Cause
yeah,
I know a bunch of season ticket holder football fans. But when I think about it, I don't know any basketball season ticket holders. Not that I know of their,
Me either.
I don't know them personally. So it might be hella fucking expensive.
I mean, for them tickets, yeah, just cause like that's prime marketing and prime real estate, you know what I mean? But like, cause I know it's like Boosie said he paid like 150,000 for the Atlanta Hawk tickets, like courtside, like the seats he got two of them, you know what I'm saying? He said it was either 100 or 150 and shit. He said it on the live one day. I was like, damn.
Yeah,
and then Spike Lee said he paying 300.
For real?
300 a year. He's like, I've been paying for my seats. Like, I've been going, it was like 25, 27 years or some shit like that. He was like, I've been going to that shit and paying, like, I had them season ticket, them same seats for, you know, X amount of years, and y'all niggas acting crazy. Like, he was like, I paid 300,000. He was like, damn. He just like, he said he did the math on air. He was with Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A. So you paid X amount of dollars, and them niggas will treat you like that.
That's millions upon millions of dollars. If you're saying it's 300,000.
Yeah,
for 30
bro, that shit
years?
is for 30, 27 years type shit. Like,
hold on, we about to do this. So it's 300,000 times, we just gonna say 25. Bruh, that's $7.5 million.
Mm-hmm.
You can buy a part of the Knicks for that.
Them niggas ain't won nothing.
Not a thing.
Niggas ain't won nothing. Y'all niggas.
You just donating, bro.
You just donating. You paying a nigga, you paid a nigga salary. You paid a couple niggas on the bench, like at the end of the bench nigga salary, for sure. Because I think the league minimum like 500, so you done paid for one of them tickets. That's ill. That's crazy. Like, from a businessman's perspective, like, all right, cool. I'm gonna get this nigga around here at the 12th man. I'm gonna get him league minimum 500,000. I'm gonna charge Spike like 300.
Right.
I'm gonna charge a nigga beside him another 300. Right. That's how they paid that.
Just think, you can take a small section of the arena, a small section, just a very small, like that probably you can take fucking probably the first 5 rows.
Oh yeah.
And pay pay for everything.
Yep.
You can pay for everything, and the rest of that is profit.
Yep.
You can pay for everything. That's crazy. Lockdowns and curfews have been imposed. Some curfews are like 5 p.m. Some curfews are 8 p.m. I know in DC, they have an 8 p.m. curfew. Atlanta has not gotten to the point where they have a curfew yet. Did they have a curfew in Raleigh?
Mm-hmm. 5.
What time? 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5. I know in DC so in some, states, counties, cities, however it's broken down where you are, they have fines for if you're out. DC is proposing 90 days in jail.
Yeah.
Which I don't know if they're going to be able to enforce that or not. Like, you don't want to take people off the street and put them in the jail, you know what I'm saying, for something like that.
They going it's going to be, I owe your ass. After all this shit clear up, nigga, hey, remember a couple weeks ago when you was out, we told you not to be out and we couldn't take you to jail? We got to take you to jail. So,
you going to be at your child birthday party and they going to come lock your ass up.
You going to take that Burberry shirt off. Cause I don't know if that's going to go. What you got
Burberry shirt, the baby shower shirt. Got you.
For sure. Niggas wear that Burberry shirt to a birthday party too now.
Hey, that's so funny. People are getting locked up, or they're alleging that they're going to lock people up, and certain people like Tekashi 6ix9ine, R. Kelly, and Bill Cosby say they want out because of COVID-19. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's not how jail works.
Nah. They don't even work for us like that.
Right. Like, what do you mean?
We can't go nowhere, nigga. Y'all definitely can't go nowhere.
Y'all definitely can't go nowhere.
Y'all got there too early.
They're saying that, allegedly patient 0 has been discovered, a Wuhan shrimp vendor, in China that had symptoms and that was diagnosed on December 10th. However, we've seen a couple things over the past week that leads us to believe, going down conspiracy theory lane here, that there was knowledge of COVID-19 or coronavirus as early as 2018.
I believe it.
There was a movie clip where they specifically called it
Netflix.
Coronavirus.
Yeah. COVID. And they call it COVID. They call it COVID-19. They had it was the whole shit. Like the whole shit.
The shit was like in fucking Mandarin or some shit. Like
that shit was released in 18, so that shit was probably filmed in 16.
Facts. So, and then my other conspiracy theory thing is like, okay, with the Lysol, the shit say it's good for coronavirus. Mm-hmm. Now, for you to make that claim, you had to test the shit ahead of time. Yeah. You have to have this proven before you just go ahead and put this on there. So the shit just didn't break out, and now all of a sudden you got this all over the bottles and shit. Or the cans or whatever.
That shit crazy. Shout out all the hood niggas. One of my best friends, super hood nigga, he told my boy, he texted me yesterday like, boy, I'm glad they found the antibiotic that can kill this shit. I'm like, huh? He was like, yeah, they found that shit. I was like, he texted me, right? And I was like, who said that, man? He like, Trump said it. I was like, I just sent back the ball cap, like the ball cap, you know, emoji and shit, like, so, the cap. So I went in and like start looking online. I'm like, man, I was like, bro, don't believe it. I was like, whoever told you that shit, punch them in their fucking neck, cause they lied to you, to your face, unless you lying, trying to just see if I was going to agree with that shit or something. But right, like, nigga, that shit is not true at all. Like, you don't think that shit would have been across everybody's phone? Like, go to the thing and get this? Like, nah, bro, like, nah. That shit was funny too.
Hey, I want to read something real quick because it was like the perfect summary of like what the year has been like. And you may have seen this. I don't know if I sent it to you or not, but listen to this shit. It says, imagine if 10 years ago.
Oh yeah, I seen it. You
saw that shit? Mm-hmm. So I'm going to read this shit because this shit like sums it all up. Like these past 3 months all the way up. It says, imagine if 10 years ago you were approached by a time traveler. And he said, look, I don't have much time to explain. All I can tell you is that the year 2020 is going to be an absolute shit show. You know Donald Trump, the star of The Apprentice? Well, he's the president of the United States. And at the beginning of 2020, he gets into a Twitter beef with Iran and almost caused World War III.
Damn, Australia, I forgot all about that.
Yeah. Australia catches on fire. And a woman tries to save it by selling pictures of her tits, which happened. Kobe Bryant passes away in a helicopter crash. Half the world is devastated. The other half just makes up fucking memes. The other 20%, hold on. It said, and the other 20% can't believe that this is going on. A little time passes, and just as the world starts to recover from the loss of Kobe, a dude in China eats a fucking raw bat and starts a global pandemic, killing all the meemaws and papaws. Eventually, everyone loses their mind. Half of the population think that the world is going to end. The other half of the population think that it's a hoax. The other it was 40-40. And the other 20% blames the whole thing on cell phone towers and Tom Hanks' fucking kids. Now, I had to research this Tom Hanks' fucking kids.
I didn't hear that one.
That was wild. Like, it's really
Tom Hanks' fucking kids? He was in a movie, kid.
They said that like Tom Hanks like was a pedophile to some like little girl. I don't know if that's true. However,
I don't believe it.
That's just wild.
Not Forrest. Forrest won't do nothing like that. You're not my Tom Hanks.
Not my Tom Hanks. Not big.
Word, pause.
Not Saving Private Ryan. Pause. Facts. It says.
Not my Forrest. That motherfucker big. No. Pause. Hey, yep.
Rewind it back. This is not the Breakfast Club. We are not Charlemagne. The one thing that everyone seems to agree on is that the only way to survive is by hoarding toilet paper. Grocery stores are ransacked, and Charmin has essentially replaced the US dollar in currency.
That shit crazy.
Eventually, as hysteria grows, world governments are forced to shut down the entire planet and lock everyone in their houses. The only person that can keep everyone from flipping the fuck out and starting a riot is a gun-toting, homosexual, Oklahoman man with a meth addiction and 180 pet tigers. Bruh, is that not a summary of everything that has happened in only 3 months?
It's a wild time, boy.
And then it ends by saying, I will be like, here, crackhead, here's $1, get away from me. Cause I wouldn't believe that shit. I wouldn't believe that shit either.
Hell no.
I ain't gonna even lie. I wouldn't believe half of the shit that's in that shit.
That shit crazy.
And timing is so fucking crazy. And I don't know if this is going to work for us or against us. I think that I mentioned a snippet of this in the last podcast. Like, I don't know if this is going to work in Trump's favor or not, because his people are fucking stupid as fuck. So at the very end of your fucking term, you fucked the whole world up.
Yeah, it's not a good look.
Half the shit in here is because of Trump.
For sure.
Like fucking World War III, he could just go killing motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? The pandemic, like all that shit. That shit is wild.
That shit crazy, man.
Shit is crazy. Coronavirus is crazy. This is one for the history books. Remember all this shit. Remember to tell this story. I was talking to someone earlier today, and I was like, you remember when you could go and like eat in places and they were called like restaurants, and all y'all had to sit was like 2 feet away from each other, and like you remember when life used to be like that?
My
like
homegirl,
back in my
homegirl posted on Facebook. She was like, I want to go to Paris, and I was like, shit, I want to go to Chick-fil-A. The fuck. Like,
hey, bro, you like, listen, my goals ain't even that big,
no,
right?
I don't have that. They're not very lofty at all. I just want to go up the
steps.
street and like go grab a fucking chicken sandwich.
I miss Chipotle.
The fuck? Like, I just want a chicken sandwich. Like, I don't want shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not very much. I'd like to go to the gym. You know what I'm saying? Gym would be nice to go to. My birthday's coming up. Would have been interesting to see what would happen there. You know what I'm saying? Like, could have been some fun shit. Who knows? It's just a lot that I just, simple shit. I ain't want a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want much.
I just want to go to Lowe's, Home Depot. I don't know, Bed Bath & Beyond. I don't know if I have time.
Hey, you never know when your last time was the last time. You know, last time you went to Chick-fil-A was going to be your last time for a long time going to Chick-fil-A.
Word, my nigga. Like, for real, like on some real shit, like, damn, that shit crazy. Like, I need some Polynesian sauce. Like, I don't have any.
Listen, I just want to be able to go outside and mingle and people watch.
I'm going to get some good hugs. Like, hugs finna be fire. Like,
hugs finna be fire.
Like,
you got a whole house full of hug people.
Yeah. Those are different.
I hug them all the time.
Like my mom, like people that I haven't been able to hug for a minute, you know what I'm saying? And like, all my people, like all my friends that I miss, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that,
because
like, people just used to come to the crib.
No more.
Yeah, people could come to the crib. Like my homeboy stand down the street. Like, I used to go to his crib all the time. We grew up together. You know what I'm saying? I can't even go to his crib. You know what I'm saying? He worked. Like, he be in the public. I'm not going to that nigga crib.
So, like for me, like, I think I'm probably 70% extrovert, 30% introvert, right? And so when I'm out and I'm around people and I'm soaking in energy and I'm giving off energy. You know what I'm saying? I enjoy like my downtime. So it'd be like, I like, being in my space. I like, when I want to be alone, just being totally alone and like re-energizing, like and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if I have like a bunch of activities back to back to back to back, like I might have a weekend where I'll say, look, I ain't doing nothing. I don't want to be around nobody. I just want to be like by myself. You know what I'm saying? But I kind of feel like, I'm fully re-energized right now. Like I'm good. I'm energized and like, I like people. You know what I mean? Like I like interacting. Like I like that type shit. So like I miss that type shit. And then, you know what I'm saying? Even when you got, shit going on, like you can't even be having people, come over to the crib like you used to.
Nah.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't be making them calls at night.
That's what I'm saying.
You know what I'm saying? Like you can't do all that. You know what I'm saying? And depending on what people's jobs are.
Right.
You can't do that. So then like you cut off. Like, I don't know, man. Like this is one for the history books. This is one for the history books.
Like, nigga, I went to Sunday, I drove to my mom's side of my family from Wilson, North Carolina, which is like 45 minutes to an hour away.
Yeah.
East, it ain't shit. It's a small country town and shit. But, I went to my granddaddy's grave, like, just to ride down, just so I could have something to do. Like, I just drove, you know what I'm saying? And I knew it was outside. I wasn't going to be around nobody over there. So I just went to the gravesite, see, like, it's a bunch of my family members, aunties, uncles, granddaddy, all that shit.
Dope.
And, my great
That's how it is in Mississippi for my family.
Yeah. My great granddaddy, my granddaddy, my grandma, my great grandma, my auntie, my direct auntie, and a bunch of like great aunts and all this other shit. And uncles and all that other shit. Shit crazy. It's actually like pretty surreal when you see like all the names and shit and knowing like who's who and shit. You know what I'm saying? Just seeing them in the ground. It's like, all right, this shit is getting closer. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like think about like.
That's how you felt?
I mean, like, I'm getting older. You know what I'm saying? Like, but it made me proud too at the same time. It wasn't a somber moment, but it just made me look at, mortality is real, you know what I'm saying? Especially at the parents' age and shit. And you're looking at like, especially like dates and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like I was looking at, birth dates and death dates and at doing the math, like.
Does your family live long?
My granddaddy lived till he was like 85. He actually, his anniversary is coming up on the second of his death. He was born in 1922. I forgot. Actually, I got it on my phone. But I think he died in like 2008, 2009. So he was like 80, I think he was like 84, 85.
That's pretty good.
Yeah, my grandmother didn't live long. But she died when she was like 40 or something. Like my mom was 9 or 10. So
okay,
she was like 40 something, but 40 or 50, some shit. But, I mean, yeah, I got one aunt, my granddaddy aunt, she died. She stayed in DC. She stayed on, what's the name of that shit? I can't remember. It'll come to me in a second. But anyway, she stayed in the Southeast for a long time. But,
she was a G.
Yeah, she stayed, yeah, hell yeah. She lived, she was like 101. She died, 100. She died the day after she turned 100.
That's what's up. I want to be 100. I don't want to be a miserable 100, but I want to be 100.
Damn, what's the name of that shit? Not Pennsylvania. That's the president. Damn, what the fuck is the name of that shit? I forgot. But yeah, I used to go up there and shit over the summer. That shit was fun.
She was a G. She was a G. When I look at like the people I consider elders, and I'm like, dang, like I feel like the people who died like natural causes and shit, like health or whatever, like I'm like, damn, like it's quite a few like 50s, 60s, and 70s.
Oh yeah, for sure.
There. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, damn, but when I look back at like root cause and shit like that, like we didn't necessarily lead I'll speak for my family, didn't lead necessarily the healthiest lives, you know what I'm saying? And then you have other shit that take place like, drugs in the 80s and alcoholism and, just kind of some of the stuff that we ate. What?
Exacerbators. This shit, this shit, they're making shit worse. Like all this shit ain't even like hereditary, like, that shit ain't hereditary. It's just hereditary because we eat the same shit that motherfuckers ate before us. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, you're right.
Yeah, we do the same shit. Like, a lot of that shit ain't hereditary. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, I mean, it's hard to, it's easy to say that, but like, we eat the same, like, you feed the same shit that you was, brought up on, essentially. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I feel like, especially at our generation, we kind of go into like slightly healthier.
Oh, for sure.
You know what I mean?
That's
like, we don't cook with the lard and all that shit. We're not eating the pig feet. And
right.
All of that, you know what I'm saying, that we were given, and like my family comes from the South.
For
you know
sure,
what I'm saying? Like
too.
the South. Your family too. You know what I mean? Like chitlins, like all that. They still eating slave scraps.
Hell yeah, nigga fried
By
a pork
choice.
roast. I said, these niggas fried a pork roast. I was like, I'm not eating that shit, my nigga. Like, they was fucking that shit
But you
up.
don't eat pork, period. I do eat pork.
But I'm not eating no fried pork roast.
I don't know if I would eat fried pork roast. What does that look like?
I mean, it was done in like a greaseless fryer and shit, but it looked good. Like, I know that shit was probably banging. I just couldn't.
Well, I would probably eat it then.
Yeah, you probably
But
would.
I don't eat miscellaneous body parts. Like, I'm not
even when I did eat pork, though, I only ate, like, nah, I can't do that. Fuck that. Nah. I smelled them shit. I seen them shits being clean one time. Like, my granny, like,
I don't see how you eat that.
Nah, hell nah. That shit was shit. That shit stunk so bad. I walked in the house like, damn, that shit stink. Like,
one time, all you had to do was smell that shit one time. Listen, my family still get busy. I mean, granted, I'm not around like the elders that do that now, but okay.
I was like, oh nah, never.
Then you gotta clean the shit. I gotta clean some shit before I eat it. Like seriously, like clean the shit, clean the shit, not rinse the shit off.
They call it wrinkle steak. Hell no. You don't want no wrinkle steak? Nope.
I've never heard that, my guy. Like, I've never heard
You never heard of wrinkle steak?
Hell no, and I don't want to hear wrinkle steak.
I can't fuck with it. The nigga put that shit on some rice.
Hey, listen, with
I know that shit probably good too, though.
That fried pork?
Nah, fucking chitlins. I bet it's good.
No, I've tasted chitlins before.
I can't do it. Shout out to
I've tasted chitlins before, and it could be because you young and your parents feed you some shit, you don't know what the fuck you eating. Mm-hmm. I've tasted it before, but I never liked it off jump. And I'm a texture person, and that shit feel like slimy or gummy.
Yeah,
I don't know. It ain't for me. Like beyond the horrid fucking smell, like that shit not for me. Yeah, like I will not be carrying that on to the next generation.
No wrinkle steak for me. I can't do pig feet. My daddy used to eat pig feet, all that shit. I'm like, bruh, how are you eating
Listen,
that
I know
shit?
people who eat pickled pig feet.
Yuck.
Disgusting. Hey, you see the pig foot in a jar, my nigga?
Yeah, nigga. Hell yeah, I seen all that shit. I seen pig lips in a jar, my nigga. Like pickled pig lips.
How the fuck you do that to a pig lip?
Yeah.
I feel like that's what half these celebrities got. Pig lips implanted on them motherfuckers. Oh, listen, while we laughing, I got one quick question. Then we can get into B's Black Facts. So with social distancing, I thought about this mainly because, I haven't had it coming in like fucking 6 days. So I've been texting and all of that shit, right? So when it comes to like emojis, right?
There's so many that I don't use.
When it comes to emojis and laughter, how many emojis or what emoji makes you believe like that a person is really laughing? Because sometimes you look at some shit is funny. But you like hit the laughing emoji.
Like two. Two or three.
Anything over two?
Yeah, one is funny. Like, motherfuckers definitely like, they laughing in their mind type shit.
Yeah,
like,
okay,
like
laughing
smile,
in their
like
mind.
A smirk type shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, how that's funny. But like, 2 to 3, motherfucker definitely laugh, for sure. Like,
and if a motherfucker got like 7 of them bitches, they definitely cracking up.
Page. If I go across the page on your ass, I'm weak. Like, I might call you. I might call you and talk about it.
Hey, bro, I done had motherfuckers send me fucking voice texts of them laughing.
Yeah.
Like,
that's
yo.
Hard. That's hard.
Like, laughing like, yo, you wild. Like, alright, so it's like the regular tears. It's the crying tears where it's like waterfall tears. And it's the dead emoji. Do you ever use the dead emoji?
Not really. I just use the smiling happy face type shit, like, cause I think that's like, I'm really crying, laughing. Like the other one, the tears is like, that shit seem like you crying. You know what I'm saying? Like, I reserve those for crying, but I'd never.
Oh, you use those for somber occasions.
Yeah, like that seems like sad. You know what I'm saying? Like, so sad.
Yeah, I was like, yo, like some shit, you know, a motherfucker laughing. Like, sure. Nah, I was laughing like, this shit funny, bro.
Yeah,
like, this shit is funny. And then, like, if you hit him with, like, the 1 or the 2, I'm like, is the motherfucker really laughing?
Nah, like, I mean, like, motherfuckers find, like, when they hit it, like, the 1 is like a LOL. Like, it's like an extended version of LOL. It's like, I want to say it's like an LMAF. What is it? Laughing my ass off. I like, it's like in between LOL and laughing my ass off. Like, you know what I'm saying?
So it's like, alright, so it's LOL, it's LMAO, and then it's LMFAO. I believe a person when they put LMFAO.
Yeah, cause I've never typed LMFAO. I don't think. But
you never typed LMFAO?
Maybe I have. That shit is just stupid. Like, I don't, cause I'm so accustomed to hitting the LMAO, like, I ain't finna try to find the F. You know what I'm saying? Like, the F doesn't flow in the sequence of my LMAO.
Hey, if I put the F in that bitch, I'm laughing. Like,
for sure.
I'm laughing.
You know what? I ain't doing it because I'm gonna just put mad, happy, like cause I can hit like 10 happy emoji time I do LMFAO. Like, cause finding that F is stupid. Like, it's just, you know what I mean? It's just stupid. It's just LMFAO. Like, that shit, say it. It's trash. It's garbage. LMAFO.
Hey,
what? Nigga?
Hey, be as opposed to FMLAO, yo.
Yeah, nigga, you about to take permanent disability saying that shit. That shit's stupid. That's for niggas with no jobs have no idea what that means. Like, what is he talking about?
Hey, if you don't have no job, then after this, you should be applying while the quarantine is going on.
Shout out to you niggas that do this shit every day, cause you niggas is a whole gangster, cause this shit sucks. Sitting in the same, like, I don't see how niggas do it. I need somewhere to go. And
some people love it. Some people love it.
No.
And I'm just like, because of like the current company that I work for, I'm good not going into the office, even though my job should require a person in my position to go into the office every now and then. Like, I ain't gotta go in that bitch all the time. But I was just like, look, I ain't gotta ever go in that joint again. Like, but I just want to get back to my regular life that happens, before 8:30 a.m. and after fucking 4:30 p.m. Like, I'm just ready to get back to that shit.
That's a fact. And my Saturdays and Sundays, like, you know, like being able to tell the difference.
Why does Friday and Tuesday feel the same? I'm like, that's what I'm saying.
Like, it's tomorrow's Wednesday. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's hump day tomorrow. Like, this shit is all just running concurrent. For real. Like,
it's just a day.
It's just like, it's never ending.
Listen, real talk. On Monday, when I woke up, I had to go through this quick process of like, what day it is. Like, I'm supposed to go to work. Okay, cool. Like, let me get the fuck out the bed. Yeah, I mean,
only reason,
get myself together.
Man, I'm gonna tell you what helped. Like, setting the damn alarm. Cause I got the alarm set on you. You know, you can set it for specific days and shit like that.
Yeah.
Thankfully.
Oh,
like,
you got your shit Monday through Friday already.
Hell yeah.
Got you.
Thankfully, that's like a saving grace. You know what I'm saying? And then I had to change that cause like I had it set because I used to go to work on Mondays and Thursdays. So I had that shit a different time than Wednesday. So I had to get all that shit set. Now I wake up at this shit 8:00 and got to be to work at 8:30.
Hey, you me. We are the same. I'll be waking up at 8 o'clock.
8:10.
Cause I might log in and lay back down.
Oh yeah, for sure. I'm goddamn hitting that motherfucking wiggle on that motherfucker. Goddamn go downstairs, maybe some breakfast and shit. Goddamn take a little shit. You know what I mean? Brush my teeth. Like,
bro, facts.
That's
like
my wake up time.
I get up like do.
Hell yeah.
Like, all right, let me make sure this shit green.
For sure.
Shout out to B for helping me do
that's,
my motherfucker.
That shit a lifesaver, ain't it? That shit fire, ain't it?
Hey, that shit's super fire.
That shit's super fire. They go like super
that
fire.
Shit is super fire.
Even if you get an IM in that time, you can just be like, oh, I was on the phone. Sorry. How can I help you? The fuck?
Hey, do you feel obligated? Not obligated, but do you feel more compelled to cook yourself breakfast?
Oh, I eat breakfast every morning anyway. So.
You did anyway before all this?
Yeah, I always
Oh, that's what's up. I did.
Nah, I'm a breakfast.
Now I'll be like, let me get myself a little bit of breakfast.
Like, oh yeah, I love breakfast. That's how I start my day. Like, that shit is, I can't, like now, but I will say that I won't eat breakfast until like 10 o'clock now. It's my whole shit is thrown off. Like, my shower schedule's thrown off. My eating schedule's thrown the fuck off. Like,
bro, I shower like around noon.
Yeah.
I'll shower around noon. Like, I get up, brush my teeth, do that, then I'll shower like around noon and shit. And then like repeat the process.
I go work out.
But I still put on some
out,
comfortable shit.
I'll take a shower. Like, I use, like, if I take a shower at night, I'm gonna take a shower at night. And then if I go work out, like, at lunch or some shit, then I come home and take a shower for that. So it's just trash.
Like, are you putting on clothes or are you putting on like chill shit?
I'm not putting on any clothes. I ain't been fresh in forever.
We ain't gonna even know how to act when it's time to put on some shit
and like nigga taking a shower in the morning. I'm just want to do that, like to have like boom, I'm about to take a shower, get fresh, go put some clothes on. Like I ain't did that shit like like it like.
What you on? Are you on week 3 or week 4?
I don't know.
You just putting the ticks on the side of the wall like you're in jail.
I feel like Claude and Clark and Claude and goddamn Ray. Like shit. I'm about to go fly a plane and goddamn wreck that bitch or something.
Listen, I'm just kind of like, fuck, like, I told you I had ordered some shit. I was just like, I ain't gonna know how to act when it comes down.
I got mad shit. Like my birthday, like I got like 3 shoes that I was planning, like, you know what I'm saying? I had birthday fits in line and all type of shit. Like none of that.
Bruh, if this go into Gemini season, I'm gonna act a fool. I'm gonna be so mad.
It's like, I wanted to go because I want everybody else to miss their fucking birthday.
You a hater?
I do. I'm gonna be honest. Like my wife shit, like my mom, like I'm mad at my people's birthday in May. Like I know mad people's birthday that is in May that I fuck with.
Hey, and gang. You know a lot of Geminis or a lot of Tauruses?
Both.
Yeah. Gemini gang.
Yeah. Right. Like a lot of people in my life are born in May and that shit is wild. But,
see, you say that you don't really get into like the zodiac and shit like that. But once you look around like at your circle and shit like that, you gonna notice some trends. Like I got a rack of fucking Geminis around me. I got a rack of you know what I mean? Like you gonna notice you have more of some things that are attracted to you than, like others.
Yeah. But, so yeah, I just want everybody to miss their birthday, but I also want to celebrate mine. So it's like, not really, cause I want to set, like, if it's not too far into, like, if it's like May 1st, I can still celebrate my shit cause it's within like 30-day period. So I'm like hoping this shit is over soon, but then like, I also don't want niggas to miss their birthday to see how this shit feels. So it's like, like, if we go, like, we quarantine for a day on y'all niggas shit, like, that'll be the party. Let's do a quarantine party and everybody miss your shit. Just like that.
I definitely gotta do it. I'm not speaking that into existence because I got a whole trip planned. Like I need this shit to be over by like the first week in May, so I can, you know what I mean. If everybody just stay home, people, can y'all stay home? Can y'all wash your hands? Like because if we stay home, we'll get the shit over with. That's
what I said. Everybody's shut in like, for 7 days. Like lock the fuck up. Like everybody lock the fuck up for 7 days.
Listen, y'all don't want to be listen, it's already, the weather is already fluctuating where it's getting hot as fuck outside. Yep. Like it was warm as fuck a couple of days ago. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be in the house and it's fucking sunny outside and it's fucking warm as fuck and you warm on the inside and now you gotta turn the fucking air conditioner on and you stuck in that bitch looking through the window like, damn, I wish I could be out there.
I ain't lying. Like,
just stay in the house,
I'm thankful to have a yard and shit that I can go outside in, but like, it's
still a luxury prison.
Love to miss it. I'd love to miss it. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like, I'd love to miss my fucking house at this point. Like, ooh, I can't wait to go home. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
It's not
right.
That
I miss coming home. Like, no, I ain't doing nothing tomorrow.
Right.
I don't care if these niggas call me. Like, I'm not going out tomorrow. Like, I'm not going outside tomorrow. Like, no, you can't come over. Like, no, I just need to chill. Now I'm just like, damn, like, shit. Like, ain't shit to do. It ain't shit to do. Like, so, like, when I go back to, like, the 30-day shit, like, what we've been doing for, like, this past 2 weeks, it felt like a little, like, vacation low-key. You know what I mean? Like, okay, we doing some different shit. You know, we drinking virtually. We turning up virtually. It's just something different.
Yeah.
Now, for me, I know what it is for me. It's a difference between something being a choice of mine and me being told I have to do something.
Yep.
I know that. I know me enough to know that. That's my problem. Like, if it was just like regular times and I chose to be home 2 weekends in a row, I would be totally cool with that. But now you telling me I have to,
because even if I don't know, I guess even if I could just go like simple places, you know, without worry, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
Like, I be strapped the fuck up when I go to, when I went to Sam's, nigga, I had the whole mask and shit. Like, I'm sweating like a motherfucker because my damn, listen, I got the fucking mask on, right? I'm in fucking Sam's. I've been there for a good little while because I'm getting $300 worth of shit. So I had to like scour the fucking store and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I got the mask on. I got the hat on. You know what I'm saying? I got the gloves on. I'm sweating like, and I got my dumb, and it was hot that day, right? So like, and I was trying to beat the crowd, so I ain't had time really to go change. Like I had some sweatpants on and a sweatshirt, but like it won't cold, but it won't warm. I knew it was going to be warm, but it was still like, you know, like a March morning. You know how that shit be, like a nice morning and shit, but like, nigga, I got in that goddamn Sam's, man, and was blowing my hot ass breath for about an hour on myself.
My hot breath on myself.
I'm like, Jesus Christ, why is it so hot here? And then I realized, like, nigga, you are blowing your fucking 98.6 steamy ass goddamn breath in this shit, like, without removing any shit. And I'm like, damn, boy. And then I had the gloves on.
I had glass on.
So my damn
gloves on.
And like I had to scan shit, right? So I had the gloves on and I had to scan like from my phone. So I had to use my phone. And then I also had the list of the shit that I needed to get because I always forget some shit. So like, but I got the mask on. So, you know, with the iPhone, you got the face recognition. It's not recognizing me because it thinks I'm a stranger.
Because you're missing a mouth, nigga. And a nose.
So it's missing that. And then so like, I'm trying to like hit my password on my phone, but like the goddamn gloves was, man, that shit was so stupid, man. That shit was dumb as hell. I was so upset. Like, this is what my life has come to. Like, I'm in here sweating like hell, breathing on my fucking self for fucking an hour and goddamn sweating, looking like motherfuckers probably thought I was sick. Cause like, like why is this nigga sweating so bad?
Right.
Like,
he's sweating.
Like, I want to be like, I don't have corona, I'm just hot. Like, I'm just.
Listen, I went to the I had to go by the grocery store. I just had to pick up a couple things. I think it was Wednesday, but it was kind of like warm outside. But the funny thing about the grocery store to me was everybody had on all different outfits. Mm-hmm. Like niggas didn't know what they was walking out into. Like niggas had on shorts, niggas had on coats, niggas had on everything, sweatsuits, bitches had on booty shorts. Like niggas had on everything going to the store. Like, oh, this what outside feel like? I didn't know what do you notice you don't even look at the weather no more?
Oh no, I look at it.
You still look at the weather?
Hell
I
yeah.
don't.
I got kids, so I be having them niggas need to go outside and shit.
Oh, true. I don't even be looking at the weather no more. I was like, I don't even know what the degrees are today. Like, normally I know what's going on. I
love, you know, you a black person when you say, I don't know what the degrees are, because it's definitely temperature, but I say degrees too. I'm saying degrees. You know you a real nigga.
Shout out to degrees.
What the degrees are? That's hard. Not what temperature is it? It's what the degrees are.
What the degrees?
That's the hardest shit ever.
Degrees,
I say that shit too though. Like, what's the degrees today? That's hard.
Hey yo, you ready to give them some bees black facts? Skibbity bebop.
I thought we was gonna talk all the way through this motherfucker.
Bees black facts. Now we gotta give these people this knowledge, my nigga. Like, how I'm gonna say nigga and I'm saying bees black facts. It's supposed to be positive.
That's true. So speaking of like old people, in 1921, Bessie Coleman became the first black woman to gain an international permit to fly. After learning French, she attended the famous flight school, École d'Aviation de France. That shit is in France. I don't know how to speak French.
In France or French.
Yeah, that's true. But no, the school is in France. It's written in French. But no schools in America would train a black person. She was inspired to fly by the stories of French women flyers told by her brother John, who had served in France during World War I. Coleman performed aerobatics in air shows around the country and gave lectures inspiring audiences that included many children. She believed that there was freedom in the skies and would not perform in any air show with segregated audiences. On April 30th, 1926, hopefully our Freedom Day, she was killed in an airplane piloted by William Willis, her mechanic and publicity agent, as he flew her over the field of the next day's air show in Jacksonville, Florida, where she slated to be a star. Coleman was...
Wait, he killed her?
I guess it sounds like it. Yep.
Damn.
Word.
I didn't know that. Yeah. I knew about Bessie Johnson, but I don't think I knew that part.
This is Bessie Coleman.
I mean, Coleman. Mm-hmm. Bessie Johnson is a designer. And white.
Coleman was 34 at the time of her death, had just purchased a Curtiss JN-4 Jenny airplane in Dallas, which Willis flew to Jacksonville in preparation for the show. It's a bunch more, but she was born in Atlanta, Texas. on January 26th. I know, right? And January 26th, 1892, as the 10th of 13 children, the parents, George and Suzanne Coleman. The family settled in Waxahachie, Texas, and worked for as sharecroppers. Her mother encouraged Bessie's schooling when she showed an aptitude for math at the age of 18. Coleman enrolled in Oklahoma Colored Agricultural and Normal University. What the fuck? Now called Langston
University.
Damn it. This shit is crazy. Now it's called Langston University in Langston, Oklahoma.
I like that name better.
For sure. For sure. She remained there, for one term in 1962. At the age of 23, she moved to Chicago, Illinois, where she lived with her brother and Walter.
Chi-town.
Yeah, Chi-town. Show them how we get down. A Pullman porter. I'm not sure what the fuck a Pullman porter is, but whatever. Coleman became a manicurist and worked in the Chicago West barbershop. So, she had a bunch of jobs clearly, but shout out to her. She's the first black woman to gain an international permit to fly. So shout out to Bessie Coleman.
Hey, shout out to Betsy Coleman. Bees Black Facts. Skibbity bee boppo.
Mm-hmm.
Hey. All right. You ready to get into some little shit, my guy?
Yeah, let's do it.
All right. Little shit is our pop culture segment where we talk about all the fuck shit on your timeline. B, what are you indulging in today?
I'm high.
Third quarantine.
I'm on a blue moon, but it's almost dead now.
Blue moon. Shout out to Jada. She loves Blue Moon.
Remember Jada? She was a friend of yours. You could go like see and touch and shit if you wanted to.
What you say?
I said, you remember Jada? She's a friend that you can go and see and touch and like
I miss my
slap
Jada.
five and shit like that.
I miss my Jada.
I miss people.
We all need to get up next time.
I'm down.
Yeah, so I am drinking champagne.
Champagne. Oh, you feeling fucking
great.
Like, you feeling like Lamar Odom on Drink Champ.
Hey!
That shit was disturbing. Jesus Christ.
That shit was disturbing.
Let me say this. NORE is the worst interviewer in the fucking world, right? And like, I've had my fill of NORE. Like, he just, like, the Floyd Mayweather interview was horrible. And then that shit.
I thought you were still on NORE.
No, I watch it. It's like watching a car crash. So it's like, I know that he's not going to be able to pronounce like simple words. I know that he's going to like do weirdo shit. He's going to like suck the nigga off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
no, that's the thing. Like Drink Champs, he was always like, which I think I appreciated at first. Like he was always like a fan.
Yeah. But
and
that shit is
get you a
now.
fan of these niggas, but like your skills should have developed a little bit more.
Yeah, exactly. And they haven't. And he's just, I don't know. So anyway, the Floyd shit was trash because Floyd wasn't answering questions. And like I said, he was just sucking his dick. And then this one, Lamar Odom shit was just, Lamar is a weird fucker, boy. Good gracious. Like he is like, he came on the,
he's an addict. Yeah. I think he was still high and drunk.
Yeah.
So we're talking about, so B's giving y'all we just gonna get into it. I didn't have that, but I think we should go into that.
For sure.
With B talking about, I was gonna go into the Lamar Odom shit, but it was so fucking nuanced. I was like, I don't even want to deal with that.
Yeah.
But yeah, tell them about Lamar Odom was on Drink Champs and shit went left.
Yeah,
Drink
it was
Champs
just weird as hell. Like Drink Champs is a podcast. NORE, he's been doing his thing. So he has a bunch of different guests this particular time. Like he has Lamar Odom, and Lamar Odom apparently reached out to him per NORE. And if you've listened to the podcast, you're aware that like NORE, like I said, he doesn't speak well. Like he's fun and he's an entertaining and like happy-go-lucky guy. So that genuineness comes across. Yeah, he's got a good personality, right? But like he's just not. He should have been better at this point, right?
But they got he's been doing it for a while.
Yeah, it's a production now,
and he's sponsored by Revolt,
and got mad other deals. Like he got a deal with on Revolt. He's on Tidal. He's on YouTube. He's doing fucking Mass Appeal. So like he should be a little bit better at what he's doing, in my opinion. It hasn't really evolved. It's just kind of
maybe he doesn't have to evolve because what he's doing is working.
Yeah,
but eventually
he's still
that's
getting
gonna
crazy
get
views.
old though.
Yeah, he's still getting stupid views like on the YouTube shit that I seen. Like he's still getting stupid, 500,000-600,000 views and shit. And then in addition to the podcast at the various platforms, so still doing numbers. But it's just for me, I don't know, because there's so many other niggas that's nicer than him. You know what I'm saying? And getting the same type of interviews without drinking and getting high and shit. and like stumbling over their words and shit. Like that shit is cool for a little while, but like when you fucking shit faced, that shit is.
Hey, NORE was shit faced on this Lamar Odom.
Yeah, he was drunk as hell, and so was Lamar Odom and shit. Like, so it was just, I don't know. Like Lamar Odom said he felt played, but like he would pause for like 40 seconds in between.
Set the scene up for him. Like, so tell him what happened. Like,
he just asked him, he didn't really, he was just asking him questions and shit. Like he was asking about the Kardashian shit. He was asking him about like everything in his life, right? You know what I'm saying? But like in a respectable way, like not like, nigga, you a crackhead, you was goddamn, you know what I'm saying? But he was like, when you was in the brothel, like, and you woke up, how'd you feel? Type shit. You know what I'm saying? He was like, but at this point they were drunk. He was like,
this was like 2 hours in.
Yeah, they were going for 2 hours.
They've been drinking. And take into consideration that Lamar Odom
is a fiend.
Has alcohol. Yeah, he's an abuser of like literally all things.
Yeah, for sure. And but it was interesting though. He said that he didn't take any drugs that day. He said I was just drinking a lot. He was like, I think that and he's like, when I got drunk, I think that somebody poisoned me. Like he did say that. He said I don't know. He's like, but NORE was like, but did you have any like? And he was drunk as hell as he was asking. He was like, you ain't have any like incisions or anything? Like, you know, like basically saying somebody like put an IV in you or, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. He was like, I don't know. He was like, but I ain't do no drugs and they found drugs in my system. He was like, but I didn't do any drugs. He was like, I was drunk.
Wait, so like, after the podcast, he said this or this is during the podcast?
Nah, this is during the podcast.
Word.
Yeah. Okay. It was entertaining to the point but like, it was just, I don't know. It was just, I don't know. It was weird. It was worth watching, I guess, if you want to watch it. But it was
Lamar Odom then accuses like NORE of like disrespecting him, and NORE then is like, I don't know what's going on pretty much. Like,
it was wild though. Like he was like, huh?
And it was like this real awkward exchange, right? And then he like, man, like I think you're trying to play me. So when I thought about covering this story, for the pod today, like, it was like NORE was saying like he kept bringing up some shit about like Lamar having rings, and Lamar thought NORE knew that it was public knowledge that Lamar no longer had his rings. I don't know what happened. I didn't get that deep in the story.
Oh,
but
yeah,
like,
he sold his ring and shit, yeah. But he was talking about other shit. Like that's what they said. I don't know. I can't remember that shit.
So NORE said Lamar thought he was trying to play him because he said something related to the rings like 3 times.
Yeah. He also said you were a blackish and some shit like he was trying to like, you know, black Kardashian type shit. You like the first black Kardashian shit. I mean, like, so I can see where he thought, but it really, he won't like, he was just being NORE, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he won't like trying to play him and shit. He was just asking like silly ass stupid questions and shit, you know what I'm saying? Like NORE does. But because Lamar was 5-6 shots in and some champagne.
Shit, it was 2 hours. Okay, it's some champagne. Because when I saw the clips, he was definitely drinking shots. Yeah. For sure.
Yeah.
So like NORE received a lot of backlash for letting, and I do that in air quotes, letting Lamar drink on his show, knowing that Lamar is an addict. Like, do you feel like NORE has any say so over basically what another grown man does?
It's called Drink Champs.
True.
And he said that he was like, you called me. You know what I'm saying? Like you called and said you wanted to be on the show. You had something that you wanted to promote. He was like, we get drunk and we smoke weed on the show. Yeah. It's called Drink Champs. Like, if Drink Champs is, I mean, not for nothing, it's been on for 3 or 4 years at this point, right? So like now, I mean, it's pretty, you know, everybody, it's not, I wouldn't say it's a household name, but it's a household name in the black community. Like most people of this age.
Yeah, hip hop community definitely knows.
For sure. And Lamar Odom definitely know. Cause I mean, even if you don't know, right, you do the research right before you come. You don't like, if it's called Drink Champs, I know, like, why would they call Drink Champs? And then if I don't even know anything, like
a spot of tea.
Yeah, like the fuck. So like, I mean, yeah, he a grown ass man. Like, how the fuck, nigga, it's called Drink Champs. You want to come on the show? Like, I'm getting drunk. Would you like to drink too? Sure.
Yeah, or not.
Yeah. Like, you can turn that shit down.
He could have went on the show and not drank at all. And let them drink.
For sure.
What I mean? Like, listen, that's what a show does. Our tagline here is booze, views, and unpopular opinions. Like, we drink. We indulge. Like, that's what we do. So you should know that. Like, and Drink Champs is like we said, everybody fucking know Drink Champs. If you listen to pods, if you listen to black pods.
Even if you don't
listen to. you know what I'm saying? You know what drink. First of all, let's make it clear. It's a lot of black people who don't know what podcasts are.
Oh, I
would say people, but I hang around black people, so all I can do is that assessment. Like,
sure.
where I'm having them type conversations. So,
and he didn't know, like, he was like, I didn't really know, you know what I'm saying? He was like, but you called me though. Like, you called me.
Yeah.
Like, I didn't, like, he was like, it's all love. Like, he was like, you my nigga. He was like, I'm having a great time interviewing you and shit, but you gotta loosen up. He's like, you just, you know what I'm saying? He's like, I gotta pull the shit out of you. You know what I'm saying? So like.
So do you feel like that was him, like, naturally drunk?
Yeah.
Or do you feel like that's him, like, drunk and awesome?
He's just a weirdo. Like, I know people that know him personally. Like, I know people that know him personally and shit. And like, I heard he was a weirdo like mad long ago. You know what I'm saying? Like,
really?
Like, he off. Like, he's not.
Hey, it's still funny to me that I was in the club with Lamar Odom.
Oh yeah, that's damn sure right.
That's still funny to me. Cause I just feel like, why would me and Lamar Odom be in the same place? Like, whatever that means.
He was talking about going out on the shit. Like, you trying to go to the little bar and shit after this? And, that shit was crazy.
Like, Lamar Odom seems like the type of nigga that would just be at like your local bar. Mm-hmm. Like, how do you even know about this spot, bro?
Right.
Like, like only the people who grew up here know about this
right.
spot. Like, why do you know about this spot? Oh shit! Since we went into it, Lamar Odom on Drink Champs, little shit.
Oh shit.
And yeah, that was shit. Like, Lamar Odom need to stay away from all that. He just need to get himself healthy.
Yeah, for sure.
Pretty much. And like leave all that shit alone. So the Brat, comes out of the glass closet.
Right.
So rapper the Brat came out after her, girlfriend buys her a $200,000 car, a Bentley. The Brat confirmed that she has a girlfriend, in a post on Instagram after her girlfriend, Jessica Dupart, aka, BB Judy, the real BB Judy. The only reason I know is because all them commercials used to come across my timeline and all the blogs do her commercials. So, the real, BB Judy is the CEO and owner of Kaleidoscope Hair Products. The Brat, posted about her early birthday gift because the Brat birthday is like in 2 weeks or something like that. But she got this car. It was wrapped in a bow. She posted it with like hers and hers. And, she said that she felt like she was living a dream. So the Brat is a radio personality. I think on Ricky Smiley show.
Mm-hmm.
On Ricky Smiley show. And on that show.
She does really good on that too.
She does. Although she blocked me, I'm still a fan, Brat. I just had constructive criticism.
That she is not taking heed to.
Not at all. Not at all. I bet she got on 14 outfits in this quarantine right now.
She's so pretty, man. I love her.
So the Brat said that, I never confirmed anything because in the 90s, it wasn't cool back in the day. I'm a little bit nervous because I'm not really used to talking about, this thing because I'm not a public person when it comes to my personal life. But she said, when you are blessed and you find somebody that you weren't looking for and they love you like you never been loved before, it's a whole different experience.
Right.
Which is awesome. It was rumored a couple months back, actually, that her and BB Judy had got married. Brat never confirmed that particular thing. But BB Judy, she is from, Louisiana. The Brat from Chicago. She has 3 kids. BB Judy got money though. BB Judy is worth $5 million. They say the Brat is worth about 3 when we lining up the stats. And BB Judy is 37. Do you know how old the Brat will be next week, B?
I'm gonna say 48.
Oh, in a couple weeks. Hey, 46. I didn't know she was that old.
Yeah. She was older than us. Well, she was way older than me when she came out in like 93, 94.
Yeah. But it's just like, damn, like, listen, that's another thing Black don't crack. Cause Brat don't look 46.
I love her. She's so pretty. Like, she's always been so pretty to me. And like, yeah, she just dressed horribly. Like, even like.
Back then, she's always dressed horribly.
Yeah. She was cute
All
telling that what he
then
liked though. That motherfucker had that little bikini on, like, oh, I see you trying not to be gay right quick.
So see, like, that's why I feel like
No,
personally,
shit.
like, this is the worst kept secret.
Yeah.
So like,
What do you
when, that's like, you have, you know, like, rappers like that, you know, even like back in the day that were like, you can't make judgments on people because I can tell you a whole bunch of people that wouldn't fit whatever stereotype you have. However, if we are stereotyping, like you have some rappers that like a little bit a little bit tomboy, but then you have those other rappers like a Brat, like you know, Young M.A, a Queen Latifah.
I think Young M.A gives more. She gives off more of an energy than like Brat or Queen. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like she gives like full fledged. You know what I'm saying? Like pedal to the metal.
I feel like Queen is probably a little
bit she's
better
softer.
With the
She still dressed like a girl, like somewhat. You know what I'm saying? Not like she's not wearing like wild baggy shit. You know what I'm saying? Like she's still, well, I guess cause she can just dress.
First of all, shouldn't nobody be wearing wild baggy shit like today.
True. That's true.
Like, and the Brat does.
That's true. But I think like Queen still has like a lady element to her shit, like versus like M.A. Like it's just straight like nigga. You know what I'm saying? Like,
M.A. gives off very masculine energy.
Yeah. And Queen doesn't necessarily give that, clothing wise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, but like even her energy, like she's like, I mean,
she's so pretty.
Listen, there are different degrees to everything, even in, you know, even if you are a man, like you have niggas that are one end of the spectrum and a whole other end of the spectrum. But you know, the thing about it is like, that's why I didn't like those songs that you like. Like I didn't like How Do You Like with Tyrese Song. That's what I'm looking for, where she described all the type of niggas she want.
She killed that shit though. That's
like I'm all about privacy. I thrive on privacy, like whatever. But I feel like there's a difference between being private and being a fraud. So like with songs like that just
maybe
gave
she like niggas too though.
Nah.
She might take a ride too.
Not enough to make those songs about them. Like, I'm not saying because, like, listen, everybody went through their journey. Or, like, both, or whatever the case may be. But you didn't like dick enough to make a whole 3.5-minute song about how much you like it and the type you needed it.
What do you like? She had that little bikini on. She was wobbling at that. But it's crazy though, cause like, I seen Brat in concert mad times and like, she always used to like pull her pants down and shit. Like she would like show her thong and shit and like flash.
Wait, she had a thong? I don't ever remember.
Not like her butt though. You know what I'm saying? Like she wouldn't show her ass, but like she'll pull like the front down and shit and you can see like the top of her G-string. Or not G-string, but like her panties and shit. I used to turn on like a motherfucker. Super fucking ugly, like pervert. For real, like.
You gotta chill, man.
I used to love, I think I was like 16, the fuck? I was horny as a bitch.
That's so funny as shit.
Hell yeah, nigga, you got that, nigga. I was like, ooh, she shoved it. And them fucking size 40s, it's a whole fucking.
That's size 40.
Some whole fucking panties in that bitch. Let's go. Turn up.
Let's go. Turn up. Hey, you dumb as fucking hell. Listen.
For real. I love that motherfucker. That motherfucker fine.
I think Brat is very pretty because it's not too often you see a bitch in a 3XL and her whole face beat the fuck down.
For sure. That shit is wild. That shit is wild.
Like, and listen, everybody is individuals. Like, I'll be trying to lump motherfuckers, but what the fuck?
Her damn hair be twisted to the nines and shit. She does have a unique look, for sure.
She have her hair twisted. Not only do it be twisted, then it be braided, and then she'll have like some fucking bedazzles or ringlets or something on that shit. Then she'll pop a fucking headband on top of that shit.
Right, with some shades.
Then she'll pop a fitted on top of that shit.
With some shades. Don't forget the shades.
With some shades. You already Fabo.
She definitely Fabo. She definitely shake her laugh and
Then you put on like a fucking tank with a tee, with a button up, with a jean jacket.
I'm about to see what she got on. Hold on. Let me read that. I'm about to see what she got on right now.
Bruh, she got on everything I'm naming. If Brat could, she would double up her shoes, no lie. Like real fucking tall.
So
what she
Brat.
got on it? So Brat. Tell him about it.
She look good right here though. She got like a little hoodie on, the little black collars. She do look good to be 50 though. She got some wild hair.
How you think her girlfriend look? I'm surprised that wasn't the first thing you critiqued.
You know, that ain't for me at all. Baby Julie ain't. BB Judy ain't it.
Hey, BB
That's why I
Judy
said, me and my old lady was talking, I was like, shit, BB Judy stung her when she got her little bad joint, cause it's not the opposite. She.
Hey, but listen, at the end of the day, like, that bitch got money.
Oh yeah, for sure.
BB Judy got money. Like, my whole thing about it is, like, you Brat, you fucking 46, like, you done had some hoes. Like, you done had, like, the, you know what I mean, the cute little Jones, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You done had the, you know what I mean, the ones with the surgery. You done had, like, the groupie types. You done had all that. At least get somebody with some money, because I doubt these women had money.
She do got mad makeup on her. She fine as shit, though.
Listen, so I'm following behind you. I try to go to So Brat and, you know, block. And I was like, damn it, I forgot that quick. And I just told the story. Do you feel like,
let me follow the Brat real fast.
Brat would make other, like, joints come out like a Queen Latifah or Missy?
I don't know.
Or MC Lyte went ahead and married her a man. I know she miserable. Yeah, like some church guy.
Oh, yeah?
You know people trying to get into heaven. So she married some man. Like, and it don't even look right.
She be having eye makeup to the damn nines, boy. Good gracious.
Hey, she be doing tutorials, all that eye makeup.
I ain't lying. She got nails and shit.
Right.
She is a
with some 4XL jabots on.
Word. She got a nice little, like, she killing a little sweatsuit game. You know, like lesbian women, they love the sweatsuit game. I like little lesbians in sweatsuits.
Little lesbians. First of all,
for real.
He act like it's like a teacup. I know. Like, I like the little lesbians. Like,
no, like when they wear the
little fresh ones.
Yeah, they be dope. Like, you know what I'm saying? She got all the little sweatsuits on. She smoking shit though. Her pretty self.
Hey, how many? Her pretty self. All right, Uncle.
Yeah, she pretty.
All right, last but not least, do you feel like Brat missed her turn? Right.
Brat.
She be looking like a hat rack.
And then be having the braids and then like the shit in the braids.
It be a lot going on. Like, you gotta minimize. Like, even if you don't go down some sizes, just eliminate some items.
This shit don't look too big though, the shit she got on. You know
I can't see because I'm blocked.
Yeah. Yeah. She took heat.
You'll have to screenshot that shit.
These jeans are a little too big. Never mind. Well, they I don't fucking know.
It's okay, B. You can struggle with your sexuality and the Brat right now.
I don't think it's just weird. I'm looking at the fucking outfit.
Hey, did you see, his name Mozzie and his girl named Amy when she did she was acting like a lesbian. Like she a real cute, like Instagram type bitch, but she said her boyfriend
she was driving in the car and shit.
Yeah. And she was like flirting with the nigga and he was like, go ahead. Like, would that be a deterrent for you? Like, if you were not married and the Brat wanted to be a couple with you, would you be okay with that?
Probably. Brat fine. She's pretty. Like, it'd be weird. Like, but yeah. Hell yeah.
It'll be weird. You was like, it'll be weird, but I would adjust.
Like, she pretty. You know what I'm saying? Like, hell yeah. If I liked her and she's still a girl, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can't be wearing like, you know, like we'd have to like work on the outfits and shit, but like, yeah. I mean, you can still be
she's
like,
not changing, my G. She's the Brat. She gonna look like this.
I wouldn't be mad though. Hell no. I would.
Okay, then.
I talk to the Brat. Well, it's fine. If she was like, if she still was a girl and like affectionate and shit, you know what I'm saying? And like soft and shit, hell yeah. I wouldn't even trip.
Y'all bump fitted. Gotcha.
Yeah.
That's what's up though. Brat is pretty. Is it lit or shit?
It's lit. Happy for her. Yeah, it's live your truth.
Hey, even though she blocked me, I'm still rooting for you, Brat. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm still rooting for you. I think that is dope. I feel that is crazy because like motherfuckers gay clout chasing. Like motherfuckers say they gay that ain't even gay. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just for the clout. And I'm talking about women. Like they do that shit just to do that shit. And like it took you all this time. But the thing about it is, the Brat definitely fucked Mariah. I feel like the Brat and Missy got the best hit list, period.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Rihanna, then Tiana Taylor.
Yeah.
I think Queen Latifah Queen Latifah might have a lot of actresses under her belt.
Oh yeah, Shit.
And but I think she like the staff, like she like the choreographers and the trainers and I mean, she like them type bitches.
Mm-hmm.
She she like that. I would love to see who hit list is crazier. Missy had Janet Jackson though, bro.
That's true. And Jermaine Dupri. She has an interesting eye too.
Wait, you're talking about, okay, I processed that the wrong way of the triangle.
No, Missy didn't fuck Janet.
What?
I mean,
I was like, what?
No. Janet Jackson fucked Missy, and she doesn't. And Bobby Brown. She's got she fucked Bobby Brown, the bars nigga, Missy, and Jermaine Dupri that we know of. And the fucking Prince nigga.
And whoever she got this mystery baby with.
That's the Prince.
That's grown now.
That's the Prince.
The Prince?
Yeah.
Not the current baby, but like the baby she was supposed to have when she was younger.
The 50-year-old.
The hidden Jackson baby they be talking about. Oh man, you remember that lady came out and said she was Janet Jackson's daughter, and she looked zero like Janet Jackson. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Whatever you think Janet Jackson looked like, she looked the opposite of that.
Like Paris and Michael? I mean, Paris and Blanket, nigga? Fuck you mean?
No, bruh, she looked like...
I be wanting them niggas to look like Mike. I be looking at
Nah, they didn't look white. They look super, super duper.
Yeah, they all like, them niggas is white kids, like.
Yeah. I honestly don't believe Michael Jackson's DNA is in them kids anyway. But that's just me. But they got money, so whatever works. Moving on, let's talk about some more gay love. So, you hear about A$AP Rocky being outed by Space Ghost Perp?
Oh no, hell no. I hear this.
So, A$AP Rocky's former producer, Space Goat Perp, accuses him of lying about his sexuality. So A$AP and Perp were formerly cool, and then things were sour, like they fell out around 2012. And A$AP Rocky claims that they fell out because Perp tried to tell everyone that he taught A$AP how to rap and gave A$AP his swag. And you can't talk about A$AP swag and because he swear he's so original. And A$AP says, no, that never happened. But Perp went on Twitter and said that back in 2011, the reason A$AP don't fuck with him is because back in 2011, A$AP invited him to a party. And at this party, A$AP was allegedly in the pool rubbing on a nigga ass. And he posted this pic that was taken down, but in the pictures that I saw in my investigative research, it was like A$AP really in the pool with a whole bunch of niggas for real. And he said he saw A$AP rubbing on this nigga booty. So he said, so if you want to know,
rubbing a nigga booty is crazy. The way you said it was funny as shit. He was rubbing this nigga booty. God damn.
Hey.
Rubbing nigga booty is nuts. That's what you said.
Hey, you got me weak. He said that, so if you want to know why A$AP don't fuck with me and why A$AP blackballed me, this is why. So A$AP sexuality has been a topic off and on for years, keeping it 100. Back in 2013, he did an interview with Interview Magazine. How original. Every time I see that magazine. He talked about, the gay thing in hip hop. And he stated, so I'm here and I got a microphone in my hand and about 6,000 people watching me. I need to tell them how I feel. For instance, one big issue in hip hop is the gay thing. It's 2013. It's a shame that that's still a topic to this day. It's crazy, but he never denied the shit. So, you know what I'm saying? Like it could just,
and then Tyler the Creator always talking about fucking them and shit.
Yeah. And he was on Tyler the Creator's live. Or they did a live together the other day. Everybody's doing lives.
It's been some great lives.
It's been some great lives. Don't talk about it.
Okay.
We're talking about it in a minute. We talking about it in a minute. You be on point.
I'm good at my job.
You are good at your job. His job is predicting shit.
For sure.
Oh. So I've never gotten like this gay vibe from A$AP Rocky. Although I do get like this fake rock star vibe from A$AP Rocky. And when I think of like rock stars, most of the time when you hear stories about fucking rock stars, they be doing everything. Like with everybody. Like if you think of like your Steven Tylers, your David Bowies, like they got, listen, if Marvin Gaye and fucking, Marvin Gaye and, who was fucking Marvin Gaye and, Richard Pryor? They got stories. You remember Quincy Jones?
Did he say Marvin Gaye?
It was Marvin Gaye and Richard Pryor, wasn't it?
Marlon Brando.
Marvin Gaye was in the story too, cause remember we talked about, cause Marvin Gaye's father killed him.
Yeah.
And it was allegedly I guess it's legend at this point in time, but it was allegedly like about his sexuality and shit. And Quincy Jones talked about Marvin Gaye name coming up in that loop of guys.
I vaguely, I remember him saying it, but I remember Marlon Brando. Yeah, that shit was a minute ago.
Brando was in it too?
Yeah, I remember him.
It was like,
I think he said a fucking mailbox or some shit.
But listen, I do see A$AP Rocky, just being fluid, cause he think like that's the rock star life. Not saying that he's pretending to like men when he don't. I'm just saying like he seems to embrace more like the lifestyle that I have in my head that rock stars lead, that I've read about and shit like that. Like, we coked up, we drunk as a bitch, and it's like free love in this bitch.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, have you ever like got that type of vibe from Rocky? Even though he do wear like women clothes and shit.
I mean, he done, posed in Spanx and shit like that. So, I mean,
Very true.
Niggas be doing all type of weirdo shit, man. So, I mean, I guess I haven't really, I'm not like the huge A$AP Rocky fan. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't really know very much, like, in terms of, I've never really watched many of his interviews to see if I like detect any sass or any shit like that. But,
sass. Oh my God.
I mean,
detect any sass. I got you.
You know what I mean?
With you.
But like, I've never, so I'm not sure. I guess to answer your question though, I haven't really gotten any vibes outside of them weird pictures and shit. So.
You know what? I think it is crazy. Because a big factor or a big key that I got from this story is it sounds like you homophobic, Space Ghost Perk. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah. Because all he says is that I don't approve of his lifestyle, or he said that, that I didn't mess with his lifestyle. So like,
yeah, man, that's his lifestyle. Yeah, like, that's the thing. Like, right. Niggas, it's their lifestyle. Like, I mean, yeah. I don't know, but I don't know if I don't know if just because I don't mess with somebody's lifestyle that I'm a homophobe. I don't know if just because if I disagree with it. If you
want to mess with that person.
Yeah. If you don't want to be somebody's friend because of that, yeah. But like, just because
you are a homophobe.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But I feel like, listen, this is where I think the line comes in with anything. Like, if you're okay with somebody else doing it and you function properly, that's not homophobic. Mm-hmm. Homophobic comes in when you hate somebody's lifestyle that ain't got shit to do with you.
So what if you just disagree though? Like if I don't agree with your lifestyle and I don't like hate you for it.
What is agreeing or disagreeing? Because tell me the difference between agreeing and disagreeing and being a part of it and not. Like,
I guess like if I just don't like support, like, if
you don't support something.
Yeah. Like I don't think that denotes that you are, like a phobe, like you're scared of.
Okay. Do you feel like, and we can take anything, but when you feel like it's wrong?
I think wrong and just maybe.
In your opinion of wrong.
Yeah, I guess, I mean, if you think it's wrong, I still don't think you think that's a phobia though, right? Like, so I don't think that like bestiality or whatever the fuck, like you fucking cats is right, but I don't like, hate anybody for it. Like the only thing that I hate for, you know, pedophilia is, you know, obviously I think that's wrong. And
no, I hate bestiality. That's hatred. People. Like them animals didn't consent to that.
That's true, but I don't hate them for it. I just wouldn't fuck with them. I don't agree with it. Like I wouldn't kick it with them. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna hate them for it.
I don't have love for anybody who hurts somebody.
That's a fact. I get it. But I guess
that goes into cats and animals too, I guess. Yeah. But like, you know what I mean? Like if you taking advantage of something.
I think it's the line between hatred and disagreement. I guess what I'm saying. Like,
cause I feel like it's a lot, like we all are individuals. We all are snowflakes. We all, you know what I mean? Everybody don't do one thing the same, but I just feel like, again, I always say, y'all done heard me say this a million times. As long as everybody is of age, consenting, and the act is legal, rock on. Like, I don't give a fuck. Like, I might not like it. Or I might not be like, I don't even say I don't like it. It's not for me. That's what I would say. Like, it's not for me. It's not something I would do.
Yeah, that's a disagreement, right?
But like, all right, I'm going to take an example. Like, I have a couple friends who are like, go to like sex clubs and shit like that, like on a frequent basis. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit ain't for me.
I disagree. But
I don't disagree with it. I just say it's not a preference of mine.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't disagree with it. I say, shit, get your shit on. Yeah. You found a community of people who like the same shit you like. That don't make it wrong.
That's true. I get it.
You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of how I land with it. But if like you sit, like, all right, just say like, your child gay, right? And you don't agree with the concept of being gay. And you just like, you my child. I feel a way. I'ma still love you the same. But if you really had that real, I feel like if you had like that real resentment towards something, you not gonna be normal with it. Cause it's always gonna be functioning in the back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, maybe, but not really. I mean, like, you don't have to, you know, like, you can accept it without, like, you know, you can still disagree with something with also being accepting of it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you got to accept people for who they are, but I can still disagree with
Trump
it.
supporters and shit. You got to work with
it.
Like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't fuck with what you fuck with, but.
You know what I'm saying? I disagree with what you believe in, but I mean, as long as you ain't like imposing that shit on me and then, you know, then we're fine. We can coexist in the same shit. And
but then what does imposing on you mean that they can't live their life in front of you? See, this is where the problem comes in.
Not for me.
Would he be able to, he or she be able to kiss their mate? Would they be able to hold hands? Would you come to the wedding?
Yeah, I would accept it. That's the thing. Like, I would accept it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't necessarily agree with it. Like, it's just not, like, I don't think that should, not in this particular case. So what is
imposing? What does that mean?
Like just scenario? Like beating it down my fucking neck. You know what I'm saying? Like vegans and Christianity and anything. Like just like.
But I think that's different only because those particular groups that you mentioned, they are trying to convert you.
Yeah, see that, but that's like that's the goal. Thing. But not even like just don't try to like ridicule me for like anything, and that's not sexuality or anything. Just don't like try to impose your beliefs on me and make me feel that I'm lesser than because I don't believe the same thing that you believe in, and that goes with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
just don't try to like make me feel bad because I don't support and believe the same thing that you believe in. Like, as long as I'm treating you as a, equal, then that's all it boils down to. But like, and vice versa. Like, I'm not going to try to like beat in your brain like that. Oh, if you tell me, say, for example, that you're a KKK or you're Islam or whatever you believe in or whatever, ideals and ideologies that you have, I'm not going to like try to say like, oh, no, you shouldn't do that. You know what I'm saying? Cause all I'm going to do is tell you what I believe in and why I believe it. You know what I'm saying? And let my actions speak one way or the other. So like, and that goes for anything.
I do think that, well, I guess that would violate one of my rules though, because I feel like, based on that particular subset you just mentioned, like KKK and shit like that, like I can't accept you.
Yeah.
I can't. You know what I mean? I can't be friends with you. Yeah, like if somebody tells me something like that, I can't be friends with you.
Well, just hatred. Like I can't, I guess maybe I would, I haven't been put in that position, but I'm pretty sure I would hate, but I don't even know if I would hate that person though. Like I can't hate you. I'd just be sorry for you or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? But I can't.
I don't think I would feel sorry for you.
I would feel sorry
I guess
that you
when
hate
it comes to
somebody.
hate, like, I feel like
hating. I'm just not a hater. I guess this is what it boils down to be.
I think hate is really like this active emotion.
Mm-hmm.
Like it is something where you feel it vehemently, and it's around you. Like you thinking about that person, you start to obsess about that person. Like a Carole Baskin, Joe Exotic relationship.
Yeah.
Like he hate that bitch.
Yeah, for sure.
Like he hates that bitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's motherfuckers. Whereas like if the KKK comes up, then I do feel that.
Yeah.
Because you go and but it's not something that I'm actively thinking of, although the society that we live in don't let you forget it very often. But you know, and I guess I'm really rambling on to really dissect hate, which is like this big thing. Period. Like it's this emotion, but like, I'm like, do I hate the KKK? Yeah, I do think I hate the KKK, B.
Yeah, I probably do. But see, like,
and that's because you cause harm onto other people.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? If you was just in your house hating, like if you was just in your crib, like you go out, you go into the working world, you got to do what you got to do for society, be whatever, and then you go in your house and you rant all day about how you hate niggas, I wouldn't give a fuck about that. But the KKK is an active group that goes out on a mission against Black people to hurt them, to intimidate them, and to do all the, I hate the KKK.
So like, I think they should change the name of homophobia to something else, because phobia means that you're scared of something, right? So like,
most of the time when you hate something, you're scared of something because it don't have nothing to do with it.
Yeah, I guess. But I guess it's like, I don't know. Like,
you're scared of it infecting you. You're scared of it.
Dislike or prejudice.
You know what I mean?
It says dislike or prejudice against homosexual people. But then, like, if you go to like arachnophobia, it's not gonna say dislike or prejudice against spiders.
Right.
That's weird. You know what I'm saying? Like that was that word just like made up for that specific reason? You know what I'm saying?
Homophobia?
Yeah, like with that.
No, I feel like it's afraid of homosexuality.
But it doesn't say that though. Like the dictionary, per dictionary.com, it says dislike of or prejudice against homosexual people.
But you wouldn't say prejudice when all fucking spiders aren't created equal. Like we talking about people.
I know, but it's a phobia. Like, so phobia means scared though. Like traditionally, like in any other, like when it's a sub word.
It says a dislike or, well, yeah.
It didn't say fear. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see. Then you
need to look up phobia. Look up the word phobia.
Yeah, true. Let's see what we got here. An extreme or irrational fear or aversion to something. So I guess the aversion to something. Aversion. Yeah. All right. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
That was a nice little deep dive.
All right. Well, all right. So, ASAP Rocky, being outed by Space Ghost Perp is little shit.
I guess it's shit.
Yeah, I think it's shit. Cause like, I mean, you gotta have a little bit more than that, and I feel like you gotta have more than that in fucking 2020 to try to embarrass somebody, pretty much. Or gotta have some real damning evidence, and what he sent was not that. But I don't feel like ASAP has necessarily said, you know, I'm not gay, so whatever. So this is I'm gonna get to this one a bit quickly. So, there are people that are quarantining with their loved ones and not. So Lunel banned her daughter from the house, for coming over and making light of coronavirus. And Lunel said, look, her husband already got COPD and he's suffering, and she had to make a decision to tell her daughter not to come over because her daughter wasn't following proper protocols and shit, still coming over to the crib and joking about it and shit like that. So she like, all right, you're not taking this serious. Boom, you can't come back over. So then you have like Idris Elba, who was diagnosed with coronavirus, and his wife was not. Yet his wife decided to stay with him in quarantine and risk herself. Meanwhile, on the richer end of the world, you got Oprah, who made Stedman stay in a whole fucking guest house because he was traveling after like the band and shit was going on. So she like, boo, love you. However, you need to stay in this guest house. And we talking about Oprah's house. So like the guest house is probably some blocks away on the property and shit. But Stedman is in the guest house. Oprah is in the main house. I find it funny, the dynamics here when it comes to family and Corona. And, like I said a little bit earlier in the podcast, like my mom, like, yo, you should have came up here and quarantined with us. I'm like, nah, I'm cool. Love y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to hug y'all again.
Sure.
But if I'm gonna be quarantined, I at least need to be in my own space.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying? For that long. B, would you ban, a family member? What would you do?
Oh yeah.
You know
I mean, my mother-in-law, live in New York, you know what I'm saying? And she worked for the city parks and rec. So like, like before all this shit started, Tiff was like, I wanted her to come down. But then as this shit started like ramping up, she like, shit, nah. Like, I got kids and shit. I don't want to be sick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm straight. You know what I mean? So, So yeah, nah, hell nah. Yeah, I definitely, like, I'm not trying to get sick for nobody. Like, I only want to go see, I ain't seen my mom. If your wife got
corona, would you quarantine with, I'm gonna just say y'all ain't got no kids. Because somebody would have to be with the kids.
Nah, I've gotta go. I'm out. I would want.
With no hesitation,
yeah,
though.
I don't want to get that shit. Like, I don't want to. And I don't want to.
But like, she's sick. She gonna need somebody.
Yeah, I know. I mean, I would say, yeah, that's true. But I mean, I would not. It depends on how. If she like fucked up in the game, for sure, I'm riding with her. But like, if she had like, the sniffles and
she was like asymptomatic.
Yeah, like she had like mild symptoms, then I'm out. Like, I'm not trying to really deal with that shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, if you thugged out, like you fucked up, I'm thugging with you. You know what I'm saying? To the end, for sure.
Yeah,
but
that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Nah, I ain't leaving nobody.
I feel like if you have like little kids and they get it, like you don't have no choice.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta stay with them.
Oh, yeah,
like,
for sure. Nah.
That's part of being a parent. Like, shit, you gotta ride.
Yeah. They can't take care of
little kids. Yeah. If they grown kids, you gotta go.
Oh, yeah, nah.
You gotta dip. I'm with Linnell. Like,
that's what,
you gotta go.
Sway in the morning, they were talking about that shit the other day. And, Sway, cause his daughter like 21, 22. He's like, she go there. She just graduated from NYU and shit. And she was like, yo, he said she was on the phone when I'm hungry or something. I'm just having cabin fever. I don't know if I can do it. He told me, he was like, look, if you make that decision, just know that you got to live with that decision, because you're not coming back in here. Like, for real. Like, and that's some real shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
hey,
you can go and play the numbers if you want. You know what I'm saying? But like, I ain't going nowhere, and your ass ain't finna go nowhere. And if you do, you can't come back until all this shit is settled. Fuck that shit. And I'm feeling like, I don't know who you finna be around. Especially in New York too, you know what I'm saying? Like, hell no.
Fact, and that's the epicenter of
damn
right
that
now.
shit is damn Wuhan. Wuhan got you all in check.
Wuhan 2 food.
That shit got you all in check, nigga. Fuck.
Wuhan 2. Hey, yeah, that's crazy. Like, I'm kind of with you, like, on the significant other shit. Like, no, I gotta be married. Cause if I'm not married, I'm out.
Yeah. I mean,
I can't risk it. Somebody gotta be around to tell the story.
If it's mild shit, then, I mean, but if one got it and like they come home with it type shit, you 9 times out of 10 gonna be fucking exposed to it. So you might as well just ride it out.
Yeah, but I think you just gotta like even still, if I'm married or some shit and I'm in a position like to death do us part type shit, like you still gonna have to be in one room and you can't come out that one fucking room.
Yeah. I'm
just here to drop your shit off with the mask and the gloves on and dip.
Yeah.
Like, I can't console you, fam. Like, I can't.
Yeah,
I can't be laid up with you, like trying to make you rub your back.
Laid up with me. You know what I'm saying? No,
true.
I'm good. Like,
that's
just
true.
Help me.
Like if you really love me, you want me in here hugged up with you.
I don't want you to goddamn get none of this shit.
True, man.
But then hell no. That shit might bounce back after I give it to you. It might come right back on some boomerang shit. Hell no. I'm
Facts. Cool. Hey, I know, like, Oprah probably got Stedman in his guest house and Gail coming over, though. This is a very gay episode.
Yeah, Gail definitely coming to sip out that punch.
Gail definitely over at Stedman, right? Hey, yo. Hey, I fuck with Stedman, though, cause he like, I don't give a fuck. She got money.
Yeah, like, shit, what y'all finna do? All right, shit.
Right, I'll be back.
I'll go to the crib.
Right, to the crib, facts. Hey, banning your relatives during COVID-19 is lit or shit.
It's lit.
Hey, it's lit. Fuck it. Fuck, you ready to give out some advice, my man?
Yeah, we be pushing it for time. You can tell we ain't got shit going on.
Hey, listen, they ain't got shit to do either. I'll shrink down free smoke for us. Ain't Shit in 2 Cents. That's where we at. Ain't Shit in 2 Cents is our listener letter segment where we give advice to listeners of the show who clearly don't care about taking advice from people who are quarantined with ample green and ample drink, and this is just what we doing. Our letter today is from Anonymous.
I wanna know your name. Oh,
Your name.
I was singing on that one. I had to check myself. I made myself horny. You know?
Thought you was listening to Spotify and it was just
that
you.
Shit was fire. I listened to this white dude named Alan Stone. That motherfucker is hard. Like, I seen him on, I don't know what.
He knew?
Yeah, some white dude, man. He got, like, you know, I'm a sucker for Blue Eye Soul. And that motherfucker was singing like shit. I'm gonna send the shit to you. That motherfucker was singing like hell. Little Instagram clip. So he had a tiny desk and I ended up going to his page and shit. He killed a little tiny desk and shit. Motherfucker sing like a bitch. Like, that shit be wild when white people sing. For real, man. That shit is weird because it's like, where is this coming from? You know what I'm saying? Like, you are like soulful. Like, you have a different type of, you know what I'm saying, frequency and shit. But yeah, so I'm gonna send you the shit. Alan Stone, he pretty dope. It's called Brown Eyed Girl is a song. The shit is really fire. I think you'll like it if you like it.
Alan Stone.
Yeah.
Right.
Shit hard. But,
all right.
But yeah.
Ready for me to
Oh yeah, finish up.
Going?
My bad.
No problem. It says, hi, Dr. Fresh and Dr. Bill.
What up? You been listening? I hear you.
Right. It says, please don't say my name because it's embarrassing. I had a little female issue, so I went to the doctor. The doctor diagnosed me with having bacterial vaginosis, also known as BV.
Mm-hmm.
BV can be caused by multiple things like douching, vaginal products, and spread sexually as well. I'm afraid to tell my boyfriend that I have this or I had this because he will think that I'm cheating. We broke up like 6 months ago because I did in fact cheat. He found out. We made up and all is well, but I promise I'm not cheating on him. I don't think he will believe me though. What should I do? I've been avoiding having sex with him because he can give it back to me if he has it. Y'all don't clown me. Help me out, please. I don't want to lose him.
Just be honest.
Anonymous.
Just be honest. Like, just tell him, like, I mean, she didn't say how she got it. So, I mean, if you didn't get it, you know, through cheating, then just tell him, you know, you didn't get it through cheating. And I mean, and if he has to go to the doctor or whatever, or, you know, whatever, I mean, he probably knows that he has it. So, cause men find out quicker than women do. Like, he knows some shit ain't right.
I don't know a lot about BV.
Me either. I mean, but if it's anything like
I know
any
it's
other
like
one,
your pH balance can be off. I do know that.
Yeah.
Like,
so just tell him.
You know,
I mean, just be honest. There's really no way to like beat around the bush. Just tell him. Like, just if you love him and you care about him.
What would you do though? Like, if you were him, like, what would you do? Like, if you already been in a cheating scandal, I guess you gotta risk it though.
Yeah,
because
I mean,
either way,
like,
you're gonna be suspicious because you're not trying to
like,
fuck.
at this point, like, it is what it is. Like, it's, you know, you gotta just be honest. Like, yo, I think, you know, I know I have X, Y, and Z, but it didn't come from X, Y, and Z. You know what I'm saying? And if you have any doctor records to prove it, then you're good. If not, then, I mean, it is what it is. Like, there's no really way you can't not have sex with him. You still, you know, like, the shit is gonna happen eventually. So, just be honest. Like, I mean.
And this letter actually came like a couple weeks ago.
Oh yeah, so I'm pretty sure.
Now reading it. So, sorry about that. But,
I hope you told him.
I'm thinking.
Just be honest.
I'm thinking too. Like, all right, so you've been in this quarantine, man. Like,
yeah, she been fucking. She had to, like, something happened. Y'all had to have a discussion at this point.
Well, they not together no more.
Yeah, but if you haven't, or if this happens again, or whatever, just be honest. Like, at the end of the day, it is what it is. Like, it's nothing that you can, like, you know, circumvent by, you know. You just gotta get the shit corrected and keep it moving. Thankfully, it wasn't anything serious. You know what I'm saying? Some antibiotics to clear all that shit up.
Yeah.
And if that is the end of the relationship, it has a right to be, but if not, then it makes it stronger. True. So just be honest though. That's what it boils down to me.
You know what? I don't like when the herbal essence kick in because I feel like I agree with you too much.
Yeah.
I agree with all that. Like, yeah, I think you just gotta tell him, man, like, and what it is what it is. If he don't believe you, then that's kind of the bed you made when you cheated on him 6 months ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just kind of is what it is. Like, you don't want to lose him, and I feel you. You just gotta be genuine. You can teach him about the shit. Like, this what this shit is, or even had a doctor tell him like, if he has it.
Right.
Either way, he gonna have to get checked though, or, I mean, I guess the way B described it, I've never, I wasn't born with the penis. So I guess, you would know if you.
Oh yeah, dudes know for sure.
But so like, what if the cliffhanger is the reason he ain't said no shit because he fucking somebody else and he didn't know who he got that shit.
Even more the reason just to be honest at this point. Like, yo, something ain't right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So you gotta get in. There's no way to like do it pleasantly. It's not a pleasant conversation to have. Like it is what it is. Hopefully it's not as bad as what we think it is. And like, it get nips in the bud and there's nothing underlying, you know what I'm saying, with some other people. But if it is, you gotta just, either way, motherfucker gotta get that shit together and keep it a band. Like,
no, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
That's super
like,
fucking true.
Yeah.
Like,
y'all grown enough to goddamn fuck. Y'all grown enough to talk about.
Hey, tell them, B. Yes. Yes, that's what I'm saying. That's my whole thing. Motherfuckers grown enough to fuck, but they ain't grown enough to have simple conversations. Mm-hmm. Like, listen, it's the Wild Wild West out here. You just can't be fucking all willy-nilly. So if you're not grown enough, to have a real adult conversation, you're not grown enough to be fucking.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you should tell them.
Tell them.
And
2 Chainz voice.
And I feel like, you can convince him, you can educate him, and whatever happens was meant to happen. That's just kind of how you gotta think of shit. Like, I did all I can do. This was meant to happen this way. So, good luck, Anonymous. Write us back, man. I really want to know, like, cause you wrote this about a little over 2 weeks ago. So, definitely let us know what happened and, how you getting through this quarantine, sis. If y'all want some of this A1 advice, write into the ain'tshitshow@gmail.com. That's an X where the I will be, and your letter may get read on the show. Let's wrap this bitch up. You ready for some free smoke? Free smoke?
Yeah.
Free smoke is our segment where we talk about any hot button personal issues. It could be politics or petty. It could be anything. And today's topic is this or that quarantine social media edition. Boom, 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 boom. So, on social media, we've all had a lot of time on our hands, right? So there has been a lot of debate on several different things. And I wanted to talk about some of those things that I've seen actually posted, on the internet, this or that. B, the first one I have is One Has to Go. And it's Usher Confessions. Chris Brown's first album, which is self-titled Chris Brown, and Trey Songz Ready.
Which one?
Which one has to go?
What songs is on Ready? You got the track list?
Ready, I will say, is Trey Songz' best album.
I believe you're right too. I just like, it's crazy because they got some other shit going on with that.
It's with Neighbors Know My Name.
That was a good album.
Say I.
Yeah, we gotta go through the track listing first. Ready.
All right, okay.
Trey Songz. Let's see. Apple Music's pulling up.
This
right
here is a penny dropper.
Whoa. I need a girl.
The
One
Neighbors
love.
Know My Name.
Does he do it? Yeah, that shit's fire.
You would think I invented sex.
Yep. LOL smiley face.
LOL smiley face.
Ready to make love to you.
Jupiter Love. Listen, I feel like
Jupiter Love.
When year did this come out? Because I feel like I had a lot of sex.
That's the shit, cuz. This is my shit.
2009. I feel like 2009 was a good year for me.
The bed. Holla if you need me. Holla if you need me. This shit.
That's a classic.
Facts. Alright, this is that shit. I ain't even hold you. This is that shit.
Facts. I already know which one would go for me. I just want to hear which one going for you.
Hold on, let me see what's on Chris Brown's first album. Cause I don't even think that's his best album.
Cause Chris Brown, you gotta think about it. Chris Brown was like 15.
Yeah, that's probably it. Gonna be it. But that shit got that shit though. Shout out to Jonte Austin cause he was killing that shit. Hold on, let me look and see what's on this motherfucker. This nigga.
It's like, give me that, right?
Give me that, yo.
Yes, give me that. It's Run It.
That was
Yo.
fire album.
I mean, all great songs.
Run It, yo. That was that shit. Young Love, give me that.
Poppin' is one of my favorite. Like, it's in my top 3 Chris Brown songs ever.
Jonte Austin wrote that shit. That shit was so good. Yeah, I'll probably get rid of this one.
So the choices are
I'll get rid of
Usher Confessions, Chris Brown Self-Titled, and Trey Songz Ready.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep Trey Songz Ready for sure. I'm gonna get rid of what's
You gotta get rid of one.
Yeah, I'm getting rid of fucking Chris Brown shit. It's hard to say.
That's what I said. Like,
I'm gonna see what's on.
Chris
Let me
Brown?
see what's on Confessions though, because like,
come on, you ain't even gotta look at Confessions, bro.
Relax.
Superstar,
Relax.
motherfucking Bad Girl.
I'm a bad girl. Get at me, bad girl. Burn, Caught Up. Yeah, this is a good album.
Caught Up.
Superstar, Truth Hurts.
Caught Up.
Simple Things.
Superstar.
Bad Girl. This is what it's made
That's
from.
the beginning and the end.
That's that shit. Yeah.
Listen, Usher and Trey Songz is a beginning and end type.
He did have My Boo though.
No skips.
Yeah, but shit, Chris Brown shit ain't no skips either though. Why you
Listen, Chris Brown was young and that's great. Like, Chris Brown's great. However, when we're talking about these specific albums, Chris Brown can't compare to these two.
That's that shit. I saw you from across the room. That shit is so fucking
so
dope.
boom,
like,
listen,
every time that shit comes on, you're gonna rock and sing the fuck out of that song for sure.
Very true. However, if you ask a nigga to say, what's your favorite Usher album, what they gonna say?
For sure. No doubt. Confessions. But I like 8701 too though. 8701, that shit though.
Right, but most people gonna say Confessions. Like, Confessions goes down in hip hop history as the classic album. Every artist most artists have a classic album. That's Usher classic album. If you ask about Trey Songz, most niggas gonna say one or two things. They're gonna say Ready.
His first three albums is
or Intermission too.
His first three albums and his first three mixtapes.
Anticipation. I said Intermission.
Yeah.
Anticipation.
That's the let out.
Right. That's after the Anticipation. You get the, Intermission. Anticipation too. Most of them gonna say that. Well, if you ask somebody what's Chris Brown's classic album, it's very rare they're gonna say that particular album. So you have two niggas' classic album against a nigga's album who is not his classic album. And it doesn't make it a bad album. It just it can't compete with those two.
Yeah, for sure. Wall to wall, they be coming.
They went wall to wall. Didn't T-Pain write that?
That was on his second album. That was on Chris Brown.
Oh, okay. Yeah, cause he was a little bit taller. Like, Chris Brown just got like super tall out of nowhere.
That nigga, that's my nigga. Chris Brown is the greatest of all time. I don't give a fuck. Like, he's my favorite. Like, I love Chris Brown, man.
Chris Brown's super dope.
He is incredibly dope. Like, his last album, and I remember I was pissed off at myself cause in the year-end wrap-up shit that we did, I ain't even mention his album. And it came out last year in 2019.
Oh yeah, I don't even think I'm still finished listening to that album.
That shit was fucking crazy. Like,
that shit was like
No Guidance,
a rack of songs,
ridiculously amazing songs, and he got.
You love No Guidance.
That shit
everybody loved No Guidance, but I think you love No Guidance.
Nigga, that shit was fire. That shit still go ham. Like, every time I hear that shit, I'm stopping doing what I'm doing to sing that motherfucker. That's my shit. It was a really good album.
I thought No Guidance was a decent song. It just didn't sound anything different to me. It sounded like what him and Drake's a song would sound like to me. Which is not a bad thing. It's just a predictable thing. That's all that is. There was another debate on the internet about who is the corniest, Safari, Street, or Jason Derulo.
Them niggas is peas in the pot.
That was fried Jason Derulo, bro.
Them niggas is peas in the pot. For real.
Listen, Jason Derulo, Safari is corny. Jason Derulo is, for what it's worth, Safari's not unattractive. Jason Derulo is attractive, but he do super fucking corny shit. Like, he had like weave dreads.
Yeah, he's a weirdo.
Like, you can't do that.
He's a weirdo.
And it'd be okay. Who you going for though?
Safari, he got some bad bitches, so.
You remember Jason Derulo fell down them steps too?
Yeah.
At like the Met Gala or something.
All he really is known for is Jordan Woods. What's her name? what's her name?
Jordan Dunn?
I don't know. The light skin girl, that song.
Jordan Sparks.
Yeah.
It's a lot of Jordans out here.
Yeah. I'll go with Jason Derulo, I guess. But he got mad bread though. He's like a superstar versus like.
He like a pop star.
Yeah. I don't know. Them niggas is 50-50.
But Safari has had a list of highly attractive plastic bitches.
So I'll give them that. I don't know. Them niggas is 50-50. 6 on one, half a dozen on the other.
I'm definitely going with Safari. There's not a move, a word, or nothing Safari does in my eyes.
Yeah,
that
he dyes hair and shit.
Like,
that nigga lame.
Bro, he has 2 hairlines.
Yeah, it's not good.
And it's horrible.
It's not good at all.
And then you just put on furs in the summer.
He got some mean furs though. They just be.
He do have mean furs. They're just not appropriate.
Yeah.
Like, he do too much. Like, for me, I'm the type of person, like, you know, whoever it is, like, I like a person with like a calm cool to him. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? Like, I don't like that super, overt. I'm trying so hard. Y'all think I'm cool. Like, that shit is corny.
Right.
And he fucking twerks.
He does twerk.
He twerks.
Yeah.
So I'm going with Safari.
Shit, Jack Derulo be twerking too, I think.
I mean, he twerk light. Yeah, nah.
You
know what I mean?
That's trash.
Like, the paid subscription probably goes super harder with the twerk. But, yeah, I'm going with Safari. Who you going with? Who your final answer?
I'll probably go with Safari.
All right. So we both go with Safari. All right. So the next discussion was in regards to most iconic theme song. So I'm going to name them off for you, and then I'm going to play them very poorly over my phone into this mic.
Okay.
And this is most iconic theme song for a show. So the first show is 227, Good Times, Sanford and Son, Jeffersons, What's Happening, Different Strokes.
You got Golden Girls?
Well, that wasn't in the choices.
Oh.
Like, I'm talking about what they was talking about on social media.
I was about to say Golden Girls is better than all of shits.
Hey, yeah. So no, hold on. Let me play it for you. It say, okay, it has.
Hey, what's up,
all right. Now 227.
That shit fire. Come on now.
All right. Sanford and Son.
Shit. Ah, man.
Yeah. All right. Then the Jeffersons. All right. What's Happening?
That shit is the wackest one.
The Cosby Show.
That was hard.
And Different Strokes.
Yeah, fuck Different Strokes. That shit was before my time. I'm cool on that. So Different Strokes and What's Happening are the worst too.
Okay.
Shit. 227 the hardest for me.
You think 227 is the most iconic?
Like, I don't know why, cause
I love 227 too. Don't get it twisted. I literally love all these shows.
That shit remind me of my mama so much. Like, for real. Like,
yeah.
My mama used to love 227. So like.
My mom too. I watched that shit with my mama too.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's my shit. Like, 227. Like, cause I actually remember, like, the rest of that shit was a little bit before my time, even though it still used to come on and shit. But like, 227, like, new episodes of 227 would come on, and I'd be watching it with my mom.
That's true.
That shit for me, I think.
Cause if I think about it, okay, so we're talking about 227, Good Times, Sanford and Son, Jeffersons, What's Happening, Bill Cosby. I think the only shows
besides
that
the Cosby
probably
show, yeah,
was Cosby Show and 227. Cause like Good Times was in like the 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Sanford and Son was in the 70s. Jefferson's was in the 70s.
And Cosby shit changed all the time too. Like they changed every year.
Yeah.
Which is cool too. But
no, Different Strokes I feel like was during my time because I feel like Different Strokes was in the 80s.
Yeah,
It was like early 80s though. I feel like
I was born in 83, so
I don't know. Like
I
feel like it was early 80s. So I remember I'm a couple years older than you.
Right.
So what you going with? You saying 227?
Right.
I think I'm going to have to go with Good Times. Only because Good Times, like, I used to listen to the words of Good Times. Like, That shit is terrible.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Like all the issues that they talk about, then they say
scratching
good times,
and
surviving,
no.
good times.
That shit don't sound like a good time to me, my nigga.
It don't. So I think those lyrics like permeated like with me, like damn, like, and you know, every single episode of Good Times was about some fuck shit.
Right.
Like they was experiencing some fucking problem being black and impoverished in America. Like, Jesus. So I'm gonna go with Good Times only as most unkind because shit, Good Times theme song might have made me who I am today. Like, I don't want to do that shit, bruh. But 227, shout out to 227 because DC, or it was supposed to take place in DC. It definitely did not take place in DC. And it was just like a funny show. And shout out to Marla Gibbs for, you know, still being Marla Gibbs.
Shout out to Brenda. What's her name? Regina Hall?
Regina Hall, definitely.
Regina
King. Don't, yeah.
I mean, shout out to both of them. I love both of them, but my bad.
Both of them. Who you think net worth is bigger, Hall or King?
King been getting money forever. King getting money shit since she was Brenda.
I feel like King get a lot of like medium roles, but Hall get like more of the bigger roles, but fewer.
Nigga, in hell nah. Like Regina King
you look
been
up King,
like,
I'm looking up Hall. Look up King.
Regina King been killing shit forever. She's a producer and all type of shit.
No, that's true. I was looking up Hall, right?
Yeah.
You was looking up King. All right, let me see what it say net worth is. Damn. What? Yeah, I think King definitely sweeping Hall. What you got?
Says 2009. Has not appeared in any film since that's not true. She's not appeared in any film since 2009.
Did you just put in Regina King net worth?
Yeah, it says 15 million.
Oh, that's good as fuck, cause that sound about right. Cause Regina Hall is 4 million.
Yeah, cause she says she hasn't appeared in any film since 2009. That's weird, but
has she not?
That's what it says.
I think that's wrong.
I mean, I guess I don't know.
Let's see, Regina King movies. You know they think we all look the same. She was in If Beale Street Could Talk. That was 2018. Let's see.
Yeah, I don't know. That's just. But yeah, outside of that, nah. Let's see.
She 49. Black don't crack.
Right.
I love being black.
That's a fact.
Black is so everything. Okay, so
yeah, she was in Gabby Douglas movie. Get the fuck out of here. They don't know what they're talking about. See, that's why I don't be believing that Network shit, because that shit don't be right.
Well, mine went on Celebrity. Yours was on Celebrity Network.
What was it on? Let's see. Wealthypersons.com.
Oh no, I just put in net worth, and then you know Celebrity Net Worth is the actual.
Oh no, they got Celebrity Net Worth got it at 12 million. See, like it's all over. Who knows?
Either way, I mean, I know they're not gonna have it like down to a science and shit, but yeah, I mean, they should have like in a general ballpark. That shit ain't gonna be like you got 50 million and you got 2 million. You know what I'm saying? So it's in a ball. Either way, if we looking up somebody's net worth, they got more than me. So that's that. Did you know Insecure was having Insecure was becoming a video game?
No.
That's crazy. It's gonna be like this mobile game.
Like Sims type shit?
Yeah, and it's gonna have Issa D, which is her name on Insecure. She even gonna have like this rapping portion.
Oh, that's dope. Like,
I'm interested to see how that shit go. Like, and it's by an all-female tech company, so shout out to them.
Oh yeah, that's hard.
All right, I'm gonna do one more because we running long. Who has the best quarantine live, Instagram live? Is it Tory Lanez with his quarantine radio? Is it Ari Lennox with just her fucking rants? Is it DJ D Nice cause everybody and their mama on his shit? Or is it Boosie with Show Your Pussy, I give you $1,000?
Out of that, Boosie's entertaining as fuck. Like, that nigga shit is fucking hilarious. Like, he's been mad shit. Like, I mean, the best lives have been the battles, like the beat battles. That's been the best lives. That shit is been by far the best shit that has gone on Instagram. Sure. Like, that shit is great.
I had that on here, but we ain't gonna be able to get it.
Yeah, Jonte Austin and the best battles of those were Jonte Austin and fucking Neo. Like that shit was extremely well done.
Wait, you think Jonte Austin and Neo was better than Swiss and Tim?
Hell yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, Swiss got smoked.
Hard.
Like it was Swiss got like demolished towards the end.
Swiss did in fact get smoked.
Yeah, he got smoked.
But Swiss, you get an honorable mention.
Yeah, theirs was great.
You made some great music for the culture.
Theirs
but
was
when
great.
we stacked that shit up,
theirs was great
between Swiss and Tempo.
But Jonte, I think because Jonte Austin shit was nobody knew who Jonte Austin was, right? So like, I knew who he was because I love music and I know like, and I fought with Jermaine Dupri and he was he writes music with Jermaine Dupri.
He be with Brian Michael Cox.
Yeah,
and all
so I knew who he was. Did you know he was Dallas Austin's brother?
I did not, but that makes perfect sense.
They look exactly like their last name's Austin.
They look exactly like their last name Austin.
Yeah, and they write music and create music. So.
Never knew that. Never knew that.
Brothers.
Fun fact. Bees Black Facts.
Yes, Black Facts. Shout out to me. But yeah, but that shit was dope. And then the music that they were playing, like, it was so well done versus that of fucking Dream and fucking Sean Garrett shit. That shit was.
But Sean Garrett was coked out. That's
man, but he could have killed Dream. Like, real shit. Like, he got way.
I don't feel like, listen, I'm a huge fan of Sean Garrett and Dream.
He could have killed, bro.
But I definitely don't feel like when we stack the shit up side by side, I feel like Dream gon' edge Sean out. And I love Sean.
Nah, bro, like the shit he was playing was like, he was killing, bro. But he just was a fucking weirdo in his delivery. Niggas weren't trying to feel him songs, but like he wrote and fucking
he did, right?
Nigga wrote like Dream ain't got one of them. Like he ain't got like
wait, Dream ain't got a
is like one of the biggest songs of all time. Like his like outside of like Mariah Carey and fucking shit like that. Like he ain't got one of them. He got like some Umbrella and shit, and that's huge for sure.
Dream has,
but yeah, if you ever
songs.
seen out of the country, like if you've been out of the country and gone to a club and they play that shit turning up every time today.
I don't give a fuck about what foreigners get lit to way after the fact. Hey,
that nigga wrote some shit, cuz.
I don't know, man. I don't know. Like I'm going to listen to those playlists. Cause I didn't hear like the whole thing. I just know the songs that I heard, but shit, I don't know, man. Like
he wrote Diva.
You just like the Dream.
No, I like Dream. I don't like him as his own personal music, but I respect his pen. Like fuck, like cause they played like he did the I didn't know he wrote the fucking, Justin Timberlake and Jay shit. You took the clothes off my back.
Holy Grail.
He smoked that. Like, he wrote like the work.
Hey, listen.
He did fucking No Church in the Wild.
When Justin comes in.
Yeah.
When Hove's albums start with Justin. And then he comes in and he goes, you took the clothes off my back. He seen that shit.
I think it wrote mad shit.
And then that shit dropped. With the Holy Grail. Hey, that shit go.
And
that was like, and Magna Carta was in Hove's bottom tier albums.
Oh yeah, for sure. That was a good album.
It's still a good album. You're comparing greatness to greatness, but there's still an order.
Oh, he wrote
and that
London
was
Bridge
on his
too.
lower tier.
Shit.
Listen, hey, that
was
dope. I'm gonna give my best live to fucking Ari. Ari cracks me the fuck up.
She's funny. She is funny.
She cracks me the fuck up because she's not even trying. I feel like she just drunk on her fucking live. Whereas, DJ D Nice, he playing to a crowd. Tory Lanez and Boosie, like they just trying to get motherfucker to act the fool on they live and shit like that. Ari be by her fucking self. Mm-hmm. Just acting a whole fucking fool.
Because them niggas had 300. They set the record for the most people in the live, and it was 300,000. That shit is crazy.
Oh, that's what's up.
That's fucking crazy, nigga.
Drake showed his son.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
He stopped hiding his son from the world and showed the world his son.
Niggas crazy. I wouldn't give a fuck. Y'all niggas ain't gotta never see my kid. Like y'all niggas.
That kid looks nothing like neither one of them.
Right.
Like that kid looks nothing like neither one of them. Like And I'm like, dang, like how long has Drake been hiding this little nigga? Cause he like 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's doing some change. He about doing some change. So the little nigga had already been around hella long before even Pusha T even exposed the shit.
Nah, not really. That shit was about 2 years ago.
Like when I did the math, it was about, when I did the math, the little boy had to be like between like 6 and 8 months.
Yeah, that's not long.
For a whole superstar to have a baby, that's a long time.
I guess.
Like it's not like it was Boosie had a baby. Like we talking about fucking Drake.
I guess.
Had a baby. Like he's in the like upper echelon of fucking superstars. Like that's some crazy shit. We still don't know who Trey Songz's baby mama is. Shout out to Trey Songz. Shout out to Drake too for nobody getting a picture of his son until he released the shit.
Yeah.
I got this pandemic got niggas reflecting because there was a bunch of niggas came out with babies this week after Drake. Motherfucking Mitchell from The Shy. What's his name? Jason Mitchell.
Say you be on it. I don't be doing none of that shit.
Yeah, this is my job. I'm a pop culture personality. Hi, how you doing? But yeah, like it was a few other niggas like Mac Miller, a whole bunch of other niggas came out like with their babies. Like, wow, oh, okay. But that's all we'll get to today. We've been dragging y'all long enough, but y'all got time to listen to us, man. Thank y'all for listening to the show. Thank y'all for subscribing, and make sure y'all tell a friend to, in fact, tell a friend. And follow us, Twitter, YouTube, all that jazz, everywhere. B.
Yep.
It is your boy's 1 year anniversary.
Rip fucking Nip. The great
Nipsey. And shit went like that seemed like it just happened.
That's what I'm saying. So that's how you just look at it like that with this fucking quarantine shit. Like just keep like boom, time be moving. Attack it every 30 days. We're gonna attack the next 30 days and we'll see where the fuck we're gonna be at in that 30 days and we'll see. So just
look, but y'all gotta do what y'all gotta do though, man.
For sure. No doubt. Dude, that's what I'm saying. Attack it within 30 days. Let's try to eliminate and eradicate the shit within 30 days. It can be done. Cause time moves very fast. And if motherfuckers just sit still and set their mind to something, we can beat this shit. Cause, yeah. But anyway, to get back, Rip fucking Nip. Gone but never forgotten. It's my nigga. I listen to him all the time. Shout out to my fucking phone that always plays Nip because I have so much Nip in my phone. So as I randomly listen. But yeah, it's my nigga. I ain't finna, do no crazy spill and all that. Niggas know what time it is with me and my boy. Rip Nip, God bless his son, his mother, his wife, his children, all that shit like that, man. So everybody who loves Nip, shout out to that. Shout out to y'all. Continue to lick his lane. Right. Stream some Nip one time this week.
Wear some blue in your crib. Wear some blue in your crib this week. Yeah. And wear some blue in your crib. And y'all already know we like to end this with a quote. And today's quote is: great ideas are often receive opposition from mediocre minds. Until the next time, wash your hands, practice social distancing, manifest your destiny, and the marathon continues. And we out.